Hello.
Hello there.
Hello there.
They're so fucking
Hello.
back.
So I figured out the thing, by the way, for those of you who are watching on 5DARPs, the other franchise we usually talk about is Scooby-Doo. Yeah.
Usually about Scrappy.
Yeah, usually primarily Scrappy, or like the 13 Ghosts of Scooby-Doo, or like the fact that that there are a whole bunch of like side characters in Scooby-Doo that doesn't get to show themselves a lot because they don't like the idea of side characters in Scooby-Doo. They just want to put John Cena in there. No, nothing against John Cena, because John Cena is actually one of the best characters they've added to the Scooby-Doo canon, but still they want more people like that and not like actual canon characters to the Scooby-Doo verse.
Because of cowardice, you say.
Yeah. Anyway,
Because of Rogue.
we are here. We are going to play some Curse of the Quietmarch. How is everybody? I also miss Flim Flam.
Pretty good.
Pretty chilling.
I think they actually have Flim Flam in like a modern-ish Scooby thing, right? Like Flim Flam, I think actually showed up kind of like in a modern-esque Scooby. I'll have to look that up, but I'm pretty sure Flim Flam like did a thing.
You know who they need to bring back?
Don Knotts.
Red Herring.
Red Herring, yes!
Yeah.
I love
I
Red
knew you'd
Herring.
react like that.
I love Red Herring. Red Herring
I
needs to
know.
be. We need an older Red Herring, like that. Just like is absolutely like the next Scooby property. It needs to be just an older Red Herring who Daphne is super into. But this is like after like an established Daphne Freddy relationship, and then like Daphne's not really into them, but like they're like, you know, they appreciate, you know, how well that they've sort of grown up. And then the entire time Freddy's just trying to kill them because it's like,
Okay.
no, they're the ones that did all the bad things.
It looks like he appeared in a comic book series.
Flim Flam?
Scooby-Doo Team Up.
Flim Flam or
Flim
Red Herring?
Flim Flam.
Yeah.
And he was in Crisis of Infinite Scoobies.
Fucking what?
Batmite and Scooby Mite return to give Mystery Incorporated and Batman and Robin more
There's a
profits by
Scooby Mite?
Yeah.
I never knew there's a Scooby Mite.
There's 50 chapters of this thing. 50 chapters.
I know
of
what I'm doing
Scooby-Doo
after-
and Batman.
I know what I'm doing after this game.
Oh,
So
Feldring, you're right. Red Herring should become mayor of Coolsville.
I agree. There should be like just an actual like show just called Coolsville. And like it's all about the mystery gang going back to Coolsville because like there's like some kind of fucking like mass murderer or something there.
I need to read this series because I see Gotham Ghouls, Mystery Incorporated, travel to Gotham City.
Yeah, they do that.
Yeah, that happens.
Like they know Batman on like almost a first name basis. Like almost like they don't go like they don't call him Bruce, but like no, not a lot of people get to call him Bats, but they do.
Like Sweet Spats.
Like not Shaggy. Shaggy would never. Shaggy's way too afraid. But like I'm decently sure that like fucking Freddy, Daphne, and Velma on occasion have said the word bats, and he's like, "Yo, what's up?"
What's up, man? Me bats. The man.
Looks like they got some other Hanna-Barbera properties in here too.
Yeah. So we're gonna play Curse of the Quietmarch. Here we go. Blah. And somebody here had said that they want to tell us what happened last time.
All right, here you go, Emerald.
We know who it was.
We all know who it was.
I wanted to scare Emerald for a second, okay? Is that so wrong?
We know who it was.
Yes. The day after Christmas.
Look up Scooby-Doo and the Curse of the 13th Ghost. Yeah, I think there was a Flim Flam-esque thing in
Yeah,
there,
there
right?
was.
And let's not talk about Scooby.
Day
What happened
after
last time?
Christmas is not Christmas.
What happened last time?
Last time, the crew arrived at
Say it.
Lutza Woods. Or forest. It's more forest, not woods. Right. seemed almost too quiet for us. Then Veli started to smell something ominous. It seemed to be a group of goblins over here as they gathered around this giant hand. Skeleton of a giant hand, so to speak. At first, we were cautious, of course, and were approached by someone that seriously was so close to mugging you guys. You were so scared of them.
It was so scary.
Thankfully, Cavelli was there to scare them back. And in the shadows, Cavelli watched as the other two approached Lord Arno Giant Slayer. That's right. One that probably slayed this giant here. Is it true? Is it not? Well,
He's part of the Giant
say.
Slayer family.
Exactly.
About the genes, you know.
We had a great conversation with him. He had very Tolkien-esque dialogue, which I enjoyed a lot. I enjoyed this character a lot. They are top 10 characters right now.
Can we name 10?
I was gonna say.
I can name 10. It didn't name these tokens. Never mind, I can't name 10. Anyway.
Never mind, I was wrong.
But, Law and Fabio speak with Arno. And learn of the fate of the unicorns. Or unicorns are around these areas, and they've been hunted for obvious reasons. They're unicorns after all.
For obvious reasons, as you do. Kill the unicorns.
Well, yeah, like, if J.K. Rowling can think of killing unicorns, then it's obvious. Anyway. Arno talks about how even they enjoy getting the unicorns. I'm trying to remember if it was devouring the unicorns that gave them stuff. Is it devouring the unicorns?
He seems to think that devouring unicorns will give him power beyond measure. Yes.
Okay.
That's
So-
why he eats unicorns on a yearly basis.
It appears to not be working considering the amount of unicorns is eaten, but you know.
I mean, who knows?
He's a big boy.
It's like once you get the 1,000.
Maybe
that's when
maybe
it's
he'll
good.
get like one more bite and then it'll all
Yeah,
kick in
like-
at once.
Not everyone is gonna get drunk off the first sip of rum.
Yeah.
You know? He's a big boy. He's got a big immune
He's
system.
got he's got a BMI like kind of thing going on with the unicorn.
His liver's as strong. Like, it's a liver of a giant slayer, you know?
Yeah.
I feel like none of us know how eating works.
I have no idea what you mean.
Like, his lungs are probably really tired from swallowing.
Yeah. The lungs.
So
Okay.
messed up.
The lungs and the hamstrings.
Yeah.
Ham's a food, so
Yeah.
that must be part of the stomach, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Humps,
sure,
humps.
whatever.
anyway. So, with their help, they were able to direct us to where we could possibly find the unicorns. And them we did. Can I just look at him one more time before we transition scene?
Of course. Go for
He didn't die.
it.
Robust stomach protruding, little scales and rocks protruding as well. Fist of someone that could slay a giant. Tusk, brow,
Protrusion?
Look at that guy.
brow you could rub and scrape your skin on because of how rough his skin is.
I think Lily wants to fuck it.
No,
No.
unless he wants to.
Why did he say something?
He's curling my hair.
Anyway, go to the unicorns. Oh, unicorn. as we watched them bathing. And though Gavelli tried to sneak up, the unicorn was a bit able to see a woman on top of a tree trying to be stealthy. But, it didn't work out. But Flavio spoke with the unicorn. We learned the fate of the seas. Beecrust, Cecil, Cedar, Seymour, Cecilia, just the letter C, all of them. And Carl. Carl? I know you're here. Oh, Kyle! Oh, that's not sorry. My eyes are not like they used to
Carl?
be. I saw an R!
It's
and
Carl
I was like, oh, the
time.
C names!
Let's go, Carl.
Carl time.
Carl time.
Where we find out after we declined the offer to be unicorns ourselves. We're not the only ones that declined. The children also declined. They did not want the whimsy. They wanted to open a bottle of soda with their thumbs. Unfortunate, but no. You can't force the children to be unicorns. They can force them away from home. Because the home's doomed anyway.
Yeah.
So there's a bear.
Oh, thank God.
Glad we know that there's a bear.
Glad we put that in somewhere. I was worried.
There he is. There's bear.
I'm sort of fucking bear.
It's bear time.
Yes. Sorry. I was being
Forgive
silly
you.
there for a second.
You're being silly, bear.
Never be silly. Serious forever.
Yes. Turns out their town were doomed. The town was doomed, and the unicorn tried to save them. Tried to save them in more than one way, but unfortunately, children are selfish and want to be able to touch each other's face sensually.
I don't know if that's correct.
That doesn't seem correct, no.
How did I say the word sensually?
Yeah, I don't know why you
did
said
not-
that.
I did not. No,
Not
let's just-
sensually.
Non-sensually.
Roughly.
Wink.
Wait, hold on.
I feel like we're getting
What-
away from ourselves again.
What do children like?
We don't need to know.
Putting hand on sandpaper.
Kids love sandpaper.
Kids love fucking sandpaper, man.
They love rubbing their face.
They love what?
Paper. Anyway, what I was trying to say, I distracted myself. Avio goes, hey, it seems there's a lot going on and you may need a place to escape. Well, yeah, but where's a place like that? Oh, I know a place. No way.
I know a
No,
place.
I know a place. It's a very nice one.
I know this place. No, shit, really? Yeah, really. It's over here. It's in the plot area. Oh, plot area? I have friends from plot area. Do you? I don't actually know. I don't think I mentioned that. Did I mention that?
No.
No, you don't.
Okay,
You don't
well-
know about plot area.
Ah, shit. I don't know plot area at all. Shit. I'm gonna be a stranger. I'm gonna lose my notes. And Apio gained respect from the unicorns, giving them this location. Now what do we do? Know the fate of the children, but now we know the fate of the town. It's up to us to know what to do now. I think I missed a spot, didn't I?
Does anyone have anything else they'd like to bring up about last game?
The fact of the matter is, we got the children back. Everyone except for the one child we were actually looking for, technically.
Oh my god!
Yeah, we're kind of missing that child.
Hey, let me just say, I didn't even look up the last game this time.
You
That
did
was
pretty
all
good.
from my memory.
pretty good.
You did pretty good.
Pretty good.
There was a lot of memory of Arno. Did he talk about?
Yeah, again, I don't know what's going on there, nor do I want to ask.
It was just mostly Arno. We have lots of Arno things going on right now.
Did he want to rub sandpaper with his fingers at me?
What?
I don't know. I don't think so, but I could be wrong.
Darn.
Why is sandpaper always involved with you?
Is it because it's
Oh
coarse
no,
and
because I
rough?
said something weird by accident, and I'm trying to derail that accidental weird sentence.
Ah, I see.
Okay.
I mean, I say things.
Does
in-
by the way.
anyone want to bring up anything else about?
Shit, I
that
missed 2 things. No, I was so good.
It makes me feel better. I also cannot remember something immediately off the top of my head.
You
The other-
guys, as you were, go ahead.
The only other thing that I remember is that we completely dodged a robed figure.
There
in the
you
woods,
go.
Yeah,
Who may or may not also be looking for unicorns. We don't know.
Oh yeah,
We were like, you know what? No, we're not gonna go over to that person. We're looking for them. We probably don't want to kill them. So that guy probably wants to kill them, maybe?
Who knows?
Who knows?
You never got to ask him. Maybe he was chill.
maybe he was chill. Maybe he was from PETA. You don't know.
I mean, I don't know if that's chill.
Yeah, Peter's kind of pieces of
he was
actual
from
garbage.
Chill PETA.
Maybe he was
Maybe
trying
fuck
to
off.
murder PETA.
The PETA murderer.
I mean, pretty based. Fuck PETA. PETA can go die in a hole.
Yes.
By the way, autism speaks the sound.
What?
Never mind. If you don't know, I don't want to get into it. Long story short,
This
yay.
always happens. This always happens with me.
Just say yay.
Yay.
Happy Autism Speaks is gone in Canada for those who celebrate, and those who don't, I don't know, just fuck off. I don't.
They were a bad thing, Dico.
Okay. No more bad thing.
Yay!
Yay. But yes, thank you. Thank you for that. We had a bit of a thing at the end of last game. Basically, the idea that whenever you guys had talked with the unicorn here and had gotten the children, at least from what you understand, potentially back from everything, that there is not another child. There's not one of those other childrens around, which is odd because childrens probably need to be around if you're looking for them. It's bad that that's not a thing. It's bad that
pretty
that's not the
bad.
case.
Pretty bad, yeah.
But who knows? Maybe that's fine. Maybe it has to do with other things that's going on here in the forest. But you guys find that currently, as you guys collect all of your children, you would find that the children themselves seem relatively well. They seem as if they are somewhat not all there at the moment. You find that they seem to have almost a dreamy look to them. They don't really respond all that well immediately. But as you are looking to them and as the children seem to be following about, you're decently sure it's some sort of residual magics from the unicorns probably will be able to go away relatively quickly whenever they're gone. But at the time being, yeah, you have your friendo here. She brings the children over as Kyle again looks off, just staring over toward the children. He's not here. I don't know what's to say about that.
Well, they didn't say any of the children chose to become unicorns, meaning he must have been taken by someone else during all the confusion.
Hold on, I'm being put there. You go. I landed eventually. There you go. Don't know what happened there.
I have no idea. Who knows? Oh, also, let me get Kyveli over here. Let me get you some more of these pink ones that you haven't renamed for yourself. There you go. Perfect.
Oh, the name.
As she looks over all of them once more, as if maybe thinking she miscounted. Nothing seems to come from it. I don't understand. What do we do?
Well, if they
Guess-
went into this forest, it has to be somewhere else, right? Like,
It means our quest isn't over yet.
Should we? I mean, we should probably take these children out of here then.
Mm-hmm.
We can't just walk around with them.
What we know about the town. You think a child would risk themselves to try to save it if they learn of the fate of a place like that?
I don't know. I assumed that he left the same as all the others, and that what was his name? Ruin didn't say anything about another kid.
We'll get the children back to town, and hopefully set up a way to try and evacuate your village. And then we'll see about trying to track down where your brother went. Perhaps the Indy might be able to help us with more information about him.
I suppose. I'm
Two places. Right?
no. I'm just. I don't know what else to say really.
Well, the two places I can think of right now. The town itself. Maybe they saw something was up and escaped and have been in hiding at the town. Or
But he had that dream, remember? He had the same one as the rest of them. That dream to bring them here, that riding on a horse. What else could it mean?
do we know that they all had the same dream?
You look over at the children who are just like, bleh. Like
We'll
again,
find out.
in their half dreary, dreamily state.
It's like, no, like we can ask them.
It feels like a big coincidence if that's not the case, but maybe you're
Well,
right.
that leads me to the
Coincidence, but-
second. That leads you to the second. There are weird coincidences like that, or on their path here, something happened.
I would like for the three of you, whenever you say on the path here something happened, I would like for the three of you to roll me for your experience. However, this will be a hard roll, but if you do figure out something about this, I will give you guys all of you at the just if anybody else figures it out, I'll give all of you a square on your inventory.
I will put 2 Uwunities into this.
It's a very hard
Yes.
roll. We'll see what happens.
Alright, I'll start.
Cavelli
Do
goes
I roll
first.
the Uwunities first, or do I roll the dice first?
You roll them both at the same time.
But I can't. Power.
Just throw them in there and then roll the
So
immunities.
messed up.
Oof.
Who's the bloodsucker, Peggy?
8.
Who is the bloodsucker?
Probably Law.
Who is the bloodsucker? Please tell us. We don't know. We don't understand.
Is it Law because Law is a lawyer? Okay.
I was like, is there something that we missed in these? Oh, okay, lawyer joke. Okay.
You not watched Jurassic Park? I don't think of lines from movies immediately whenever I'm thinking of things. But yes, that was an 8 from Kyvelli. We need the rest of you guys to roll.
Oh, okay.
Okay, well,
I've got an H for a stat I have nothing in, and a +1.
Perfect.
Sorry, I failed you, Uwunity.
That's an 18.
Roll me one more time.
pretty banging.
And 9.
That is an
18.
unnatural 20. because the H would then become a +1. What about you, Law?
Well, let's find out. Let's give it the good old rigmarole a roll.
Roll me one more
I'll
time.
give you like a free. Okay, all right. Let me roll you again.
Bloodsucker.
Okay. 18 plus free.
So, the 20 would not have worked. I needed over a 20 for this roll.
Holy fuck.
So funny that the lawyer has forest knowledge.
This is not about forest knowledge. Law, you do remember, as you are looking through this, you're thinking about if something else might have happened here. If there was any other event that happened in this forest that could have possibly had something to do with the disappearance of this child. 3 things immediately come to mind. 1, the person in the cloak that you had seen on the way here. They did not have a child with them, just saying, but there was a person with that cloak. 2, the fact that apparently, from what you guys had learned, those people from the big place, from the place of big, bring the unicorns here, specifically to go and collect things from them and yada yada, but also to keep their population in check. And 3, your good boy Arno was eating a unicorn today.
Yeah.
Meaning there was a hunt today. If you remember what they had said, one of the people from the big place had killed a unicorn and then they took the unicorn. Meaning that there was another event that happened here tonight. But that is the things that come to you. As you think that, I would like for the 3 of you to go ahead and give me one of your inventory squares.
I wonder which one I'll pick.
Law made the roll.
Yay! Thank you, Law.
Which one did you pick?
You're welcome. It was really the
Pick that
inspiration, but I'll take
It was the inspiration, but you did it. That was your roll, though.
That's very
could
true.
always
I
get
happen
it
to have been the one holding the dice at the time.
Oh, that's another square?
Did it because
Ah,
my assumption of what happened is really dark, and I don't think it's what I'm
yes.
thinking.
Ah, dang it. 1
I
second.
just didn't think they were free related event, like unrelated events. For me, they were all the same events. I'm like, oh, I guess if we want to do it like that.
Another
More
magic.
magic. More magic for me.
Ba-ba-ba.
Finally
for
have a
you.
spell.
There you go. One day you might.
Thankfully, I realized that my dark idea wouldn't have worked.
This
so
square
we're
here?
good. I was thinking that the brother's like, yeah, I'll be a unicorn.
You got
Yeah,
another.
I'm a unicorn."
Here we go again.
You got another one. I believe that was supposed to be 10 again.
Yeah, I believe so.
So you go to 80.
Yeah.
There you go. Do you want that 10 to be in your HP, or do you want it to go back in your
No,
shield?
put that back in my shield.
All
Let's
right.
get realistic.
All right. 15. Bam.
This is so fucking
Cavelli?
stupid.
Up the top one.
This in here. Do-do-do-do. I almost forgot that every single square here has something now.
Yeah, I almost forgot to. Yeah.
Do you want hero dice, or do you want inspiration or karma dice? You'll get 3 of each. 3 of 1.
Karma.
I mean, karma. Okay. Boop, boop, boop. There you go.
Will always be remembered to Woodity.
But yes, when that comes to your brain, you do know that there was potentially another unicorn around here at some point. That unicorn might have been murdered. And if there was a child with that unicorn, who knows what happened?
Thinking of it, suppose there was a hunt today, was it not? It was mentioned by that, Arno. Maybe
Hunt
this...
today?
To, I believe, keep quell their populations. If that unicorn had been the one to have had your, brother, then one only imagine that they are wherever that person might have taken them.
I
if
suppose
they
that might
are-
make sense, but we don't know anything about them. We just know that they're from that big place, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is
You don't think that goblin ate your brother, do you?
I feel like
I hope not.
if he had, we would be having fought them because they would like to have more human flesh.
You guys also
No.
mentioned the children in front of him, and he didn't say anything. However, that could have always been of you guys leaving. All right, we have to leave now. We have to go. They can't know that we ate the kid.
No, you don't understand what I'm thinking. What if they took the deal to be a unicorn, and that unicorn we saw them eating?
Didn't say that none of them took the deal?
Oh, you're right. You.
For your
Out of
observation,
character.
Camille.
Out of character, I thought of this, and I'm like, no, I'll have Cavelli say.
Yeah, it's like, man, that would have been fucked up.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, you know what? Let's worry this poor
Hey
woman.
kid,
Could you
how about you?
imagine?
Hey kid, do you want to be a unicorn? Do I? Immediately gets eaten.
Yum yum.
Jesus.
Circle of life.
That's like that one fucking Norm Macdonald like cartoon animated thing where like they're birds and then like the girl is like, I wish I was a bird too. And it's like, you could have made me not a bird, you dumb bitch. It's like, fly with me. And then the fish jumps out and eats the bird that she became.
Oh my god.
It's crazy.
The ending
Anyway.
of Link's Awakening was dark, huh?
It was messed up, yeah.
But yes, currently that is a thing. With that being said, you currently at that point would feel that there is a couple things you can do. If that's the case, you could look around, see if you could find where that unicorn was at. You could try to go back and talk to Arno to see if they remember or have seen anything or potentially saw much of anything going there. Or you know where a person from the big place is, you could potentially go talk to them.
I think finding more information is next on the agenda. Should we torture
Right, but-
information out of them, or
Out of who?
whoever we find? Claws
Stanley-
come out,
No, put those back.
puts them back.
I like to think that when you say claws come out, you just pull them out of your pockets.
Yeah.
Just pull your
Like
hands out of your
bear
pockets.
claws. Bear claws.
My bear claws. Well, at that point, we're just deciding how we would want to do it, right? I'm not sure if we would still be able to trail the person that we'd seen before. But we at least know where Arno is, if, he happens to remember.
Mm-hmm.
Either way, as we start heading out,
Mm-hmm.
because as far as we know, we're on a time limit for their well-being.
So, just to make sure, we have 3 ways we can go. You guys can go talk to Arno. You guys can go talk to the big place guy. Or you guys can go see if you can find wherever that is yourself. Which place will you go? Arno, big place
I feel
guy.
like finding it ourselves might take a while, considering this forest is pretty damn big.
It is. Very much so.
So I guess we could try it, but I'm not sure if it would go very well.
I'm just
We at
bringing
least
up your
know
3
it
options.
might be somewhere. Yeah, I'm just saying it out
Yeah.
loud. I'm trying to spark some conversation here. Give me something.
Well, one thing I didn't ask earlier because it was embarrassing. I suppose if you had something I could well, your brother.
What?
I could try sniffing for them.
You can do that?
Well, not if you're gonna act like that. No, no deal.
Oh, I don't really have anything on me anyway. I don't really
Because
bring
it's our
things around that smell like him. I'm sorry.
Well, you should have said the.
It's alright, Cavalli. It's
Why
alright,
is this the
Cavalli.
thing you
Don't
get
worry about it.
embarrassed about? You're a Milam folk.
When you're around a lot of humans, more than others like me.
You're not around a lot of
it's
humans. Remember,
A lot of-
this place is mostly populated by elves. They are the major thing here.
Sorry.
Yeah.
And you hang around those that aren't necessarily like you.
Yes.
Also, there are a ton of Milim folk out there, but again, they're all in different tribes, so they wouldn't necessarily
At the very
be
least,
hyena people.
at the very least, not a lot of hyenas
Yeah,
in
yeah,
the
yeah.
forest area.
Yeah.
Look, I was proud of my schnauzer before, but then, got to the point where I learned torture from how many times they made fun of it.
We're jumping, okay?
I mean, I guess I get it. If people don't like you for things, but at the same time, it seems kind of weird to do that to someone just because they can smell better.
There's a lot of things about me they didn't like.
Well, either
That was
way,
just one of them.
I don't want to do a rush or anything, but
It's not like my brother's missing or anything.
Well, that's why I asked. Okay,
No,
let's go.
where are we going?
It's alright. It's
We're looking. Okay, I don't know.
we can try and ask Arno.
Okay.
I feel like that.
Let's
is
go
the
ask
gathering.
Arno, please.
If,
It seems
but
like
no
the
one
last
else is
option.
willing. I'll take the shot for the team. I'll take us.
All right, we're gonna torture the information out of Arno.
I
Got
don't think we can.
it.
I don't think we want to torture him for information.
We
You
do
can
not
try.
want to. Also, don't think we can. He's a very big man.
Won't let me have any fun, will you? But you guys talk, okay?
You guys
Back in the goddamn trees.
will start to make your way back from where you are. Let me get our little thing here. You guys are about here-esque at the Momo. Going back toward where your boy Arno is not a terribly hard task to do. You guys at this point, thanks to the ability to just, I guess, backtrack, but also big smelly things from our smelly lady. You guys
You can
are
smell
able.
goblin from miles wide.
You guys are able to relatively easily make your way back. However, it does take you guys a little bit of time. At this point, the forest itself, again, is very thick, very, very thick canopy, so you can't really see too much out of it. But you are getting some looks of early morning coming from it. Also, Immortal Blank gave $100. Says, honestly, I think you should take your time, have a very thorough investigation, take days, weeks even, the whole month if you need it. I don't know if that's a great idea.
I don't think it's a great
I don't
idea.
Could
know,
be
the
wrong.
the voice in the sky is kind of convincing me.
I
a
could be
little.
wrong, Blank. I don't think that's a great idea.
You know,
We have like 25 years together, so you know.
I mean, for
You
that,
know.
yes.
our cart guy's virginity is getting pretty old. We should probably get rid of that.
That is true. You are wanting to bring him to a brothel at some point.
We
For
need to
some
nip
reason.
that in the bud.
I
Blank
always
didn't tell me
wanted
what
to
that
go
went to, so Blank can tell me at any point what that goes to. But that being said, you guys want to make your way straight there?
Yeah.
It takes you guys a little bit of time. You guys are able to get yourselves back into that part of the forest relatively easily. The children slow you guys down quite a bit. They are unfortunately a little bit of a waste of stuff right now. They are kind of just walking aimlessly. Their little non like whatever's going on with them eyes just blinking out of sync, looking up into the sky. The
That's
magics,
messed up.
the magics that are affecting them completely, basically sedating them at this point. But you guys get
Yes.
here after a few hours, and as you do, you guys see the familiar face of not Grok. Out up! What are you? Uh oh.
Hello,
Ah,
it's us again.
hi. Looking around. Hello.
Oh, she's here
Wow.
somewhere. Don't worry about her.
Well, what
We
can I do for you?
Well, obviously, as you can see, we found most of the children, but there's still one missing.
Oh, it's a shame.
Well, we noticed that we remembered that you were all eating a unicorn before, so we wanted to see if
Oh,
they
we
could
would
have
never.
possibly. No. If you knew where the child could have possibly been gone to.
Well, as I said, we would never. Lord Arno is the one that eats the unicorns. We would. I could go and have you speak with Lord Arno again.
Please do.
Okay. Running off.
Dude is so
I like how he's just so afraid, even though I'm being so nice.
Why is there a child in that tree?
I think she's told Cedar.
Stop it! I'm trying to do something here, but I'm.
They can't talk.
No, you're not.
They're sedated at the moment.
He chilling out by sedated child.
They
in the
are
tree that I
magically
give it.
sedated at the moment.
Oh.
You guys have
I want
Grok
the
run
child to
off.
pull on her tail.
Grok returns. Follow me. Follow me.
Thank you, Grok.
Yes, of course. The name's Grok. As you guys,
It's good for him. If a Fae came around and learned it and tried to use his name on him, it wouldn't work.
it's totally Grok. That's
It's
my
totally
name now.
Gronk. They call him totally Gronk.
This is Lord Arno. Lord Arno, Giant Slayer. That wasn't a amazingly good introduction, but I will do. Sorry about that.
Oh,
fine.
let
Take your
me
time.
squeeze
He does not
it.
stand up. He does stretch, however.
Oh, of course.
I'm sorry for disturbing you again this evening, but
Is he gonna do that cute thing he does where he manspread?
What the fuck is
You act as
happening?
if he's not already manspreading. He is leaning up against this tree and just full out, just almost like a V. It seems to me that you have accomplished your goal. Wonderful troubadours.
it is true we have almost completed our goal. There is, however, a slight hiccup. One of the children is still
Oh, I
missing.
hate hiccups.
Exactly. One of the children is still missing, unfortunately. The one that might have been with the unicorn that you were eating.
Oh, that's
You wouldn't have
fine.
to-
You have most of them. I'm sure that that's good enough for your task. No.
Most of them, yes, but it's her brother.
Hi.
And her being here and missing her brother is
It is quite crucial.
quite crucial, yes.
Oh, that is some coincidence.
I have a brother.
No, I was more meaning that you came looking for children. You got all of them except the one you came to look. That's terrible.
It is very terrible.
As for another one of your children's, like looks around. I'm not good at racking my brain this early in the morning. But perhaps if you make it worth my while.
Ties hair back.
Oh my god, stop, please. No, I don't need that mental image.
No,
Please.
go ahead, fuck him for the team.
Stop.
We don't need virginity anymore. You're good. Go ahead.
We don't need to worry about the unicorns anymore. We're fine. You know what he wants.
He wants
Let's
more
just get this out of the
rations.
way.
Does anybody want to bring him any?
I'm bringing a couple. Give me a second.
I brought him a lot, okay? We have 3 left. I don't know how
Dear
many
God,
more
I
can
lost
get
it.
rid
Where
of.
did I put it? Sorry, I put down my ration and immediately lost it. I don't know where it is.
I found the one right here.
Terrible.
Okay, just grab that one and I'll bring the other one. Dunk.
You guys bring him two pieces of your rations, and by 2 pieces I mean 2 like little satchels of food. As he looks to it, he goes, "Oh, of course, thank you very much, Gronk." Yes, sir. There you go, Gronk. Take that to the storage, shall you? I shall. Yes. Now, let's see here. Children's. Ah, yes. I did see a children's off in the woods. However, it was a singular children. A child, if you will.
Right.
I
of
see.
course.
As such, whenever you had asked me for children's before, I had assumed you meant the plural version of children's. For there are many of such.
And this time we were looking for a singular child, if you will.
Well, now that I know that, I definitely can tell you. Well, I mentioned it to you before, but we do not hunt the unicorns. We scavenge. We take after they have been sufficiently prepared for us. After the people from the big place drain them of their blood for us and take
Once they harvest them.
the pieces and things of them, we then go back up and scoop up the rest. And then we burn
And
them
then-
here and eat them.
And in that opening, did you happen to see that child?
We did. As we were watching over the unicorn being harvested, we did see that there was a children's there. Similar to the ones you have back there. They were kind of, dumb. What? They were kind of, a little dumb. They seemed like they weren't all educated, you see. They were just
Like
sort
the
of
ones-
stood there, looking off into space.
Like the ones are doing right now?
Yes, like the other dumb ones.
They're not dumb. They are, in fact, or under a particular spell that we aren't aware of that keeps them docile.
Ah, they're under the unicorns' magics, of course. They're not dumb. Right. That might have changed things. If we had thought that they weren't dumb, we might have wanted to steal them. That being said, you can very much take solace in the fact that the people from the big place have them.
So they've taken the child back to their place then.
Well, they left the forest with him. They had taken them away from the unicorn, and that's about all I know. They could have eaten him for all I know.
It would have been strange, but
I was very
don't
hungry.
believe.
Food was on the mind.
So you're
course.
saying there was a group of the people from the big place in
Oh
the forest
yes,
are doing it?
yes. About Grok. Yes, sir. How big are you? Very small, sir. Good answer. About 20 Groks worth.
About 20 crocs.
Spread about, obviously.
we're softly
course.
speaking.
Not counting the child. He would have accounted to maybe a Grok as well.
Mental math. Mathing what he means. Hang on.
There's anywhere from 10 of them to maybe like 6 of them, depending on what he means.
We're not quite sure what the grok
Unless they
system
were all
measurement is, but
halflings
we
and
are
there were
working on
20
it.
of them.
It really depends on how the groks are, because like one grok is like maybe the size of like one Kyle, but like one grok is actually also like maybe like a third of like a Law or a Fabio. So like maybe it's like maybe there's like 18 groks to like a Fabio, to like there's like at that point there'd be like 6 Fabios.
So many Fabio.
There's a decent amount of it. Could be many things.
I hate how good their food security system is. I'm like thinking here, like, okay, how do I go here? But there's a fire here, meaning this had light, and he there. Security system.
I like
It's-
being
it's-
around the
it's
food.
perfect.
Ouchie, sir.
It's a bad day for Grong.
You should put it by the tree.
Hey, you can't eat that. I'm sorry. Help me. Thank you.
I'm missing him already.
So then,
All right, I'll
so
try
then
to steal him.
the people of the big place are they have my brother for some reason. Maybe they brought him back to town, or maybe they're off at their big place. I believe that is a task for you to find out, and then tell me in great detail later, troubadours.
Sounds like a good plan.
He can regale you in tales of the missing child.
Oh, there is a thing that I do remember about that place. So allow me to give you a cautionary tale, troubadours.
If you'd be so kind.
Well, you see, you may not find this easy to understand, but those people from the big place, they can use magic.
No.
Oh yes,
Is that
oh
so?
yes. Many different types of spells and enchantments. I've seen quite a few of them, actually. These ones from that big place, they seem to always have beasts and weapons and fire.
Thank you for the warning.
We have lost many groks to them. At
There's
least
actually, like,
70
Grog
groks.
37.
At least
Oh my
70
God.
groks worth.
And Grok's like, oh my god, that's why I'm Grok. He calls us all Groks. Oh god.
Oh, help up grok there, Steven. Yeah, of course.
No, you're overthinking it. He doesn't call us all Groks. He only calls the ones he thinks are gonna die next Grok.
Yeah, this is Steven. He just helped.
Yeah. It's like a generational, it's like a Dragon's Dogma thing going on.
But yes, those people from that big place, they are the ones that had cut our tribe down from a moderate size to what you see here. But we do
see.
not hold a grudge.
I do.
Shush. Shush you.
God.
Shush you. We'll die. Shut up.
It would seem that holding a grudge would not be very beneficial if they're this dangerous.
Yes, we have a sort of symbiotic relationship now. A tale of mutual respect, you see.
I see.
being said, that's about all I would know. And it is time for my nap.
Yes, please. Have your nap,
Oh,
sir.
I'll disturb your
Thank you.
nap.
My pajamas.
I'm already in my pajamas.
Thank you for all of your information.
Be sure to not die now, troubadours. I rather like you so far.
And we like you too.
We'll do everything in our power to not die before we
Okay.
can regale you with those tales.
All right, now leave.
Okay, we're leaving.
All right, we're leaving. All right,
Here-
well, fuck off.
Here we go. All right, bye.
We are leaving right now. Come on, children.
Duh.
Yeah.
Yes, that's great, Billy.
So, it seems as if we have to make our way, or at least, I don't want to assume, I guess but,
It's your brother, and you would know what he looks like. You're definitely coming with us.
okay.
We would not be able to differentiate between many children. No, you're welcome to join us.
They are very, very similar looking.
We walk in there, everyone's ginger with red eyes. And it's like, fuck.
Well, there we go.
Oh, the fact they took him, but did not really think about finding any other children. They should be very familiar with how the unicorns work. They probably should have figured out that they would have taken more. So why didn't they either go looking for them or didn't try to alert anyone there were missing children?
I believe we have caught this very early as they were doing it as well, so perhaps it just hasn't been enough time.
Or
Or
maybe
he
they
could be.
maybe they didn't, or maybe they did know. Maybe they didn't care. I mean, wasn't the unicorn's plan to make more unicorns?
Oh my god, are they purposely letting this happen?
I don't want to say that that's what's happening, but like, if their whole thing is keeping unicorns, then maybe they didn't care that more unicorns might have been made?
Then why would they take the child then?
Because there was only the one unicorn and then they killed it. I don't know. I'm just happy they did.
Or maybe
I don't have all the answers.
they
I'm just asking here.
I didn't
They
go
do-
through all my schooling.
they do take
I'm an adventurer.
people. From what we've heard, they do take people to become mages at the tower.
I'm not even
Your
an
brother-
adventurer. I'm like an adventurer's girlfriend.
I'm like a polycule member.
I'm two adventurers' girlfriends.
The only adventure in my life is my relationship.
Let's go back to town.
We would only be able to know by asking around at that point, yes.
Mm-hmm.
You guys want to retrace your steps and go to
Has
leave
anyone
the
seen
forest?
Kevette? Oh, there she is.
Last
Yes.
chance on torturing him. Okay, we'll go.
Put away the bear claw.
I'm hungry.
You guys would make your way. As you do, upon getting back into the center of the forest here, you guys do still find that most of it is getting to a very dark time. I will say, Law, because it has been hours, and whether you had used it a lot or not, you will lose your light crog at this point.
Crag has died.
Ba-ba-ba-ba. Your sun crog will be taken away, unless you
Does
had
it-
another sun crog.
Does it get destroyed or does it just go inert?
Seems to crack.
Ah.
So I guess you technically, I guess you still have it, but it is cracked and it is unable to be used. Correct. There you go.
Oh, there's a good thing I have one myself.
It's
If we still need it.
You guys find yourselves outside of the forest. As you do, you see a little bit off from you what appears to be the party bus. Hold on, not the party bus, the party carriage. Give me a second. Give me a second.
Oh, there you are.
Something happened funny with music.
Yeah, it did. You don't get to know.
You'll never know.
I'll never
You weren't
get to know.
listening. No, it's not funny.
Can you not hear the music right now?
No, I can't hear Yomeba at all.
You're crazy. You're crazy.
It's not my fault. I've tried everything beyond restarting my computer.
Well, we can hear it, so it's literally you.
I know it's literally me. I understand.
Remember when I refused to listen to Yomebot character arc? Now Emerald's the hater.
Emerald, I can't believe you're such a hater.
It's not my fault.
You guys approach, and as you do, you guys give a knock on the party carriage as the shutters go up, and you see Hal as they look back. Oh, there you all are.
Hello. We found most of the children.
Congratulations! Yes, that's a cause for celebration. The shutters go out as he goes and steps out. Don't worry, children. We'll get you back to your families as soon as we can.
Careful with them. They are not they're quite dazed.
They are still under the magics that they were under.
Oh. I was gonna say, are they dumb? I'm blank.
So there's a lot that we have to do in quite a short amount of time. They were taken to the forest because they had a premonition that the village is about to be destroyed by the underground, essentially. Perhaps like a sinkhole or something.
I see. Interesting. We can try to tell some people in the village about that, but I'm Are you sure that is something that will come to pass?
They were so confident that they stole the children about it.
I suppose that's true.
This was a unicorn that seemed to have their premonitions as their magical ability.
I see. I've not met a unicorn with that kind of ability, but I've also not met a unicorn, so...
This is true.
I suppose this is the rate of sample.
They chose the name Ruin, by the way. Ruin the unicorn told tales of destruction.
That's ominous.
Perhaps it'll get people to listen.
Well, let us return to Arfwisk and see if we can perhaps find someone who's willing to take these children back home, or maybe even just keep them in Arfwisk and see if they can go and alert their families that there may be some sort of natural disaster coming.
And he had said that he would arrange a carriage. The question is now to where, considering.
We will make our way back. Of course, jump in.
Of course.
We'll be there and within the hour.
Thank you, huh?
Boop.
Just jump the fuck in, baby. Come on, girl.
And remember, we don't know if we have to go back, so we're gonna be safe. No losing your virginity, okay?
All right.
Jesus
All right,
Christ.
Not for now. I got it.
Why are you so hung up on this point?
Well, now that we know
not,
now that we know what's there, if we're gonna hang out with more unicorns, we probably shouldn't make him feel uncomfortable.
Well, I'm not
This is true.
I was going to ask, how did you convince them, Fabio? Seem to have whispered into their ears and solved everything quite neatly. It was quite impressive. God is coughing. What's going on?
Sorry, I coughed.
I cannot explain it.
Ominous.
Use the...
Candace and won't, or Candace and cannot?
Can't and won't. I'm bad at lying. I can't say otherwise.
Understood. Well, and
Maybe
benefit
he
of
has
that,
something
so
to
I
do with
suppose
it. No, I'm playing.
He did. He took the children.
Can't believe you, Fabio. I trusted you.
Oh, well, then
I'm
you said you
sorry.
would have been lying, so it was tested. Fabio, did you steal any of the children?
No.
There you go.
Oh,
Are you
okay then.
sure?
Oh,
Yes, I'm sure.
okay then.
We could torture him to see if he still says that.
We're not torturing anyone, Kevali.
It won't let a girl have fun.
I also wouldn't let myself be tortured, I'm just gonna say.
Well, of course not. Then what's the point of torture? Making me out to be the bad guy here.
You guys take
are
off.
using torture as the first method.
As you guys would find yourselves going back up to Arfwisk. Wee. There you guys go. It's daytime in Arfwisk
It's daytime.
now. Yeah.
We were up all night.
Do not fuck that woman posters right where we left it.
Yeah, this is where the carriage is. It's a great carriage image.
It's really good.
I think Fabio had a really hard time this time around.
I believe
Torture
that
scene.
the best option currently is going to be to go and take these children to one of the adventuring guilds or potentially toward one of the caretakers off in the center. I will make my way there. If there's any problems, I will show them that I am a cartsman of the king, and the rest of you said you want to go and speak to your informant.
Mhm.
I will return here whenever I'm done. Let me know if you need any aid.
Of course.
Thank you, Hal.
Thank you.
Come with me, children. Duh.
That spell is quite potent to still be active right now.
Deepa-deepa-dodo. Deepa-deepa-do.
You guys see Hal take the children away. You guys have completed your mission of save children. Maybe kind of some of them.
Save
As you
children
have-
partially succeeded.
After you have kind of saved children, I'm going to give you guys a stat point.
After kind of saving children.
Yeah, after kind of saving children, yeah.
I think more games should have a good enough.
You guys have one each.
We just
You
get a
guys-
B ranking. Not bad.
You guys can go up to 4 in anything.
Oh boy.
I mean, since you said it.
Up to you.
Why not?
I'm gonna hit something so hard when we have combat.
You're
Hello?
gonna hit something and I'm gonna go fucking blind.
All right, +4 you said.
That's gonna be 1 extra AC for you, Law.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Are you saying up to 4 +4? What
You can go up to 4. So you can have your technique, for example, go to 4 if you want.
All right. I'll do that.
Okay. As each of you are given your thing there, you all find that you feel a lot better having saved children. Congratulations. As you guys start to make your way out from the area here, out from the place, is there anything you guys would like to do? Is there anywhere in particular you'd like to go? And where the fuck did he go?
Yeah, we don't know where he went.
Saving children is
Where's
one
our
thing.
boy?
Saving child, though.
Saving child is the ultimate quest.
Saving children's plural.
You threw
Compared to the
him.
Where did I
Nuclear
throw him?
child.
Where did he get thrown? Where is he? Tell me where he is. Tell me. Where is he? Where's our boy? Where's Indy? Where's he at? I miss him.
He left.
I'm looking.
I think you're lying. I think you didn't know where they were, and I think
He's
you
gone off to the
stole them
wild
from me.
yonder.
I think that you didn't. I think that you got rid of him. You always hated him. You hate him because I like him.
did it to
you ended
hurt
on the
me.
floor?
Jealous. We're jealous of what we had with Indy.
Isn't there a way I can search for him in the room?
If you have him named?
Yeah, I have him named.
Yeah.
Is there a way that I can just like boop boop? There he is.
Let's see.
In
Not in the room itself. You'd have to go to the games tab and search the token that way.
How dare. Well, I don't want there to be two indies in here.
It's fine. We can just kill the other one so we have to solve the psychological conundrum.
Can't believe that you would allow for two indies to be in this place.
Why is that my fault? I'm just trying to help, man.
Can't believe that you would be fine with there being two of our boy out here.
I know we looked at him closer because we were showing him off.
Yeah,
I'm at the end of stream.
Yeah, I'm looking in here without trying to be on anything.
I might be able to with Control F. I'm not sure.
You're a Control F. I'll do it. Control F.
Because I'm seeing my stuff when I click Control F.
No.
Yeah, no, I just search just the room. Like
Okay,
room.
I'll just right click on the room and get the thing and do the.
So now we believe in my ideas, huh?
I knew your idea was gonna work. I just didn't want to do it.
Well, why didn't want you? What do you want to fucking do it? Why is this my fault?
There he is.
This sucks.
I think it's your fault.
I'll show you.
What was the method? I don't think I've known this method.
I found him.
Yay!
Yay! Anyway, you can't find him. He's not here. Why would he ever be here?
All right. Credits.
I'd like to know, what do you guys want to do? Where you guys want to go?
I guess we start at the tavern if it's open, see if anybody knows where he lives.
The last place where we saw him, so.
Where looks like the richest area?
You think he'd live in the richest area?
No, I'm seeing if I could get the food you sold.
Oh, buy more supplies. I'm sure the guild would have some.
Yeah, I think they would.
You're gonna go to the guild where the other guy went. Got it. And there she goes. She is, for a hyena woman, she is sure a lone wolf.
Point seems to do her own thing, yeah.
I apparently learned as well yesterday that hyenas interact with catnip.
Oh yeah, because hyenas are more related to the cat family than the dog family, but they have mutations that make them resemble dogs more.
Yeah.
That's a big cat.
I mean, I could also make my way to the guild hall, but I don't know who you're looking for, but...
Oh no, let me put that in there. Alright, we're fine.
We're looking for a little kobold guy.
Little what?
Oh.
The little... the fuck.
Dragovic?
Yeah,
Yeah,
all
little
right.
My bad. I forgot that we call them dragons.
This size has a hat.
Has a hat. That's adorable.
It's a quite a big and adorable hat, yes.
All right.
Say those words.
I'll look around for a little guy in a hat.
So I want you guys to look at Cavelli for a second.
What's Cavelli doing now?
Is she
Okay,
wants...
you ready for this?
Yeah, what's going on?
Yeah, you're at the edge of the room.
Yeah, she learned levitate. Yeah, that was one of.
I mean, you could just do
she's
this.
Climbing.
You can just do this.
I know, but the climbing. She's actually climbing the building.
I see. Well, you tell me whenever you actually attempt to go in there, and then I'll tell you what happens. So.
Okay, I'm trying to go in from the back.
Oh, okay. You make your way to the back of the Adventurers Guild. The main Adventurers Guild in the kingdom that takes you down into the Quietmarch down below, where most of the adventurers leave their valuable belongings, right?
That guild that is probably heavily fortified and heavily taken care of by a lot of high-level adventurers. Whom we are not. On purpose.
I see guards. I'm going to whistle and pretend.
I like how there was like a
lost.
cart of food directly in front of us and you could steal it from, but you went for like the fortified fortress.
They're trying to do their job.
That was the guild.
So if you would try to find a back door, there is not one. This place is up against a large rock. It is up basically against the cliffside here. You could try to climb onto the top of the cliffside and try to see if you can get in from like the little hole that's like right here. Like there's like a little hole area right here.
Well,
Let's
I'm
see if
not
there's
gonna
like
go into the whole area, but I am gonna climb on top.
You make your way up
Because
into
of-
the top. You see what appears to be a little ventilation-y area up at the very top.
All right, I'll smoke some of that anyway. Veli's gonna look around and see if there's any rich people to steal from.
Looking off and around, the richest areas seem to be mostly the guild around the area here, the guild area. The biggest buildings that you can see are this building, and this building down here. Those are the three biggest ones in this part of town. Remember, or a bit of a reminder, the town itself sort of snakes its way up the mountain up until you get up to the volcano. But you are in like the very bottom part of Arfwisk.
All right.
So those are the three biggest buildings other than the one you're currently on.
He's gonna start scouting this building.
Okay. You could definitely do such a thing. You are thought that whenever you had watched Hall make his way over, this is the area that he had gone to, and he said that he was going to somebody who had some kind of a connection with things, either to the Adventurers Guild or to some caretakers of this place. So that's probably the building here that would be. So either this is a high-level adventurer's place, or this is somebody that has enough influence in the town to potentially watch over the kids.
You know what? Fuck it. Let's spy on Hall.
Yeah, you can do that.
Oh, so there's the second Endy.
Where?
There's one here and there's one there.
Where's the second one?
I don't know which one you put, so
Where's
How did
the...
we not notice
there's
him?
one here and one here.
I don't see him. I don't think that
Oh.
that's
Yeah, he was
correct.
camouflage.
It's over here.
I don't think that that's correct.
And he's gone.
This was the one that was the original one, the one laying down up
Yeah,
here.
I was just asking him to see which one it was. There was that one was over there. He's very small, you see.
Yeah, he's very tiny. But yes, you guys would make your way in. We'll see what Kyveli sees in just a bit. Where are the three of you going?
I don't steal from workers. I steal from the rich. Okay.
I just wanted to like check the tavern first to see where they knew where we'd gone.
As you guys step your way over into the tavern, you guys do find that the tavern is currently going relatively well. Not a ton of traffic from most things, but you do find that there is a decent amount of them. Nobody's currently screeching or yelling at any of the staff, which means Indy probably isn't here.
There's your answer.
That being said, you do see... If I can get this one here. Boop, boop, boop. Boop. Bloop, 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 bloop. Bloop, 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 bloop. Bloop. What appears to be another cloaked figure, another cloaky guy over in the area that is off to the side, seemingly drinking some kind of a liquid from some kind of a cup at some kind of day. Maybe he's getting his morning protein, because obviously he looks like he needs it.
It's important to him.
You see another potential roby guy in very similar robes as the one you guys seen in the forest. Only this one is blue.
Blue robes?
Yeah.
That does look like a mage. We could attempt asking.
You also remember that Indy doesn't like the suits. And these may be them. I don't know. They could also be a different thing.
I like to imagine he says the suits, and it's like the Men in Black kind of suits. Should we ask him, or should we just see about finding Indy?
He's not a Dragovic. That's not him.
Well, no,
Somebody
but if
else
they,
never had. No, it's not him. But
but he might be part of the people that have your brother.
That's true. I don't know if I should like talk to him, because if he says that he does know and I'm by myself, I don't know what I'm gonna say to him. I'd be like, hey, do you know what my brother is? And he'll be like, oh yeah, I do. What you gonna do about it? And then I don't know what to do.
Well, thankfully we're here. What do you think, Law? Should we ask him, or should we see about finding if anybody knows where Indy lives?
I feel that we may as well. If they say no, then we can just keep looking.
Make your way over toward the robed individual.
Yeah, man, let's go say hi to the robe.
The three of you make your way over. Kyle making their way to the back as you guys approach. As you guys see, what appears to be this mage-looking person with a glass of some kind of viscous liquid in front of him. He seems to drink down a large gulp of it when you guys come here, and you see him like visibly shake a bit, like whenever he does. That's fine. That's fine.
Are you all right?
Oh, I'm fine. It's not great. Hi, how are you? Are you adventurers?
Yes.
Welcome. Sorry, I got a big thing. I heard this is supposed to be good for, like, growth.
Growth? What kind of growth?
Some sort of
Like muscle, like,
sort of protein.
Yeah, it's not very good, though. Doesn't taste good.
It can taste quite bad, indeed.
Yeah, I think I swallowed an egg. Like, I feel like that was shell.
Raw, I presume. That shell should have been there.
I feel like there was shell in that.
Shouldn't have.
That's not good.
Oh,
The easiest way to get muscles is just to, work your body than just drinking a thing.
Oh, I work my body quite a bit. This is to aid, to help, I mean, if you're gonna come to the Adventurers Guild, you might as well have what they have, right? I don't think I've ever seen anyone drink that.
I think you may have been pranked.
I don't know what you're talking about. What?
No,
all the adventurers drink this.
I mean, technically, I guess we wouldn't actually know.
They said it was popular.
Because at least two of us are new adventurers. But, though she says so, she's more experienced.
Oh, I'm pretty new too. I'm not a. I mean, I guess I'm actually like registered, but like I don't go on adventures. I have my family that I stay with, but Speaking of which, hi, have you seen my brother? What?
Perfect segue.
Yes, her brother went missing recently.
Sorry to hear that. This is a good place for that. You can find a bunch of people to go off and look. Do I have to finish this?
I don't. If you probably shouldn't finish it.
You see him like look. You see him like look inside. He like brings a spoon and like brings some of it up. It looks like it has a consistency of like oatmeal.
That's cold, isn't it?
That eating the eggs.
Oh yeah, it's cold.
Is better for you than having them cold.
Well, this is what they gave me.
But yes, about her brother.
Yeah.
From what we've heard, should we just go out and say the whole thing?
Well, we talked before now. You can.
We have heard that her brother may have been seen with people that are just like you.
Hmm? What do you mean?
Well, her brother went missing, and we'd heard we'd heard that he might have been with
from some passerby that they may have been picked up by someone who have
with robes.
outreach. Yeah.
Ah, with robes like mine. Okay, maybe they were found by some of my brothers.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what the color of robes they would have been wearing are?
I believe yellow.
Yellow. Yeah, that was That's most likely the ones that went off into the forest then, right?
Yes.
Our group has different, I guess you would say, values between everyone who wear different robes. I'm more of an academic, which is why I need to get my protein wherever I can.
You should just eat meat and beans if you really need more protein.
I should probably do that, yeah.
You could also
Yes.
just cook the eggs and then.
I don't, that's what they told me to drink.
Do we have
I-
specifically chickens?
Yeah, you can have chickens, why not?
Okay. I've heard chicken
In a
is
world
actually
where
very
chickens
good
don't
at
exist.
for protein in some cases.
I see. Well, he like scooches the cup away from him. As I mentioned, we all have different sort of things depending on what color of robes we wear. Not like any sort of class kind of thing or anything, but more those who wear the robes of blue like I do, we are more studious. We gain most of our experience and expertise through study, book learning and things of that. Those who wear the golden robes, yeah, I'm not drinking the rest of this. Those who wear the golden robes are those who have potential, loads of it. Whenever they bring you into the Sky Reach, they test you, and if you have lots of magical potential, they give you one of those robes. They are good for making different types of potions and other such things, because whenever they do, they have the potential of maybe getting something quite better, or I guess a lot of us just call them lucky. There are a couple of other flavors of us. I wish this was flavored. There's a couple of other flavors of us that also go off and about. But yeah, my brothers with the golden robes made their way into the forest last night.
Would they have come back here in the morning, or would they have gone back to the Cloud Reach?
Well, I believe that they most likely would have made their way back at this point. Though if they would have had a child with them, maybe they should have made their way here first. Well, there is potential that they might not have.
Right, because he might have had. I've heard stories that people are offered to have their place in the Cloud Reach if they show signs of it at an early age.
Oh, yes, but not without permission from families and whatnot. I was more meaning that if they were shown to be deviled in any way, or if they were shown to be injured, they might have wanted to take them back to the Sky Reach. We have a lot of better facilities there for things like that than here.
That makes sense.
Oh, and when I say deviled, I don't mean, He's like,
Yeah,
looks
when-
to you, looks to you specifically, as he says.
I understand.
You, I mean the other people.
I'm the better kind of those people, I know.
No, I was more just meaning deviled as in magicked, if they were under a spell or some kind of witchery.
That was probably the case.
If that is the case, then they most likely would have been brought back to the Sky Reach, yeah. We will be making our way back relatively soon. I'm here to collect a group of us who had made their way down into the Quietmarch. You are free to wait for us to make our way back and come with us if you'd like. I don't know how long we'll be here, though.
Thank you very much. We'll get back to you on that.
Right.
We have our own preparations and such to make.
I would like for the two of you to roll me for your experience, and you don't have to bring this up if you do remember it or not. But this is something that the two of you have been told very recently.
It feels like the rolling just doesn't work as well anymore. Oh, that's a 2.
13.
Law, you're just the one that knows these things. you would have remembered that according to the Dark Witch of Yule, the Academy has their own access to the Quietmarch. So having them come here to collect people from the Quietmarch is a little bit strange, but at the same time, you don't know how public that information is.
Yeah, that's kind of a thing. We can't exactly like bring that up.
Mm-hmm. That also being said, roll me again actually, because you got a 13 there, and you got a fleeting. You could potentially get some more information.
Let's see if I roll. Oh, you or me?
You. I'm just rolling this because it feels like the dice isn't
rolling for fun and profit.
No, it feels like the dice isn't rolling right.
All right.
Law, another thing you would take notice of would be that whenever you had seen the robed man off in the forest, he was by himself, meaning that if they did leave with the others,
there would have been other people.
Yeah, there is either somebody who stayed behind in the forest, or they were doing something else there. You can either bring that up with this guy, or don't have to. It's up to you.
And there were multiple of your brothers, as they say.
Yes, we are mages, as you most likely have guessed from our attire. Some of us are more or less capable than others, but we are usually off in groups of around a dozen or so whenever we make our way into those places. It is difficult to worry of ourselves if we make our way through without someone watching your back.
I was going to say, from what we'd heard, we'd only heard of one.
Heard of one?
Someone else was hurt or other such things. One golden robed.
That is odd. Maybe they had a different task while they were there, but they usually are with the others. As I mentioned, those with the golden robes have a lot of potential. They are very much well watched by the Academy for their, prowess that they are sure to achieve later on in their studies. Having one go off alone is very odd. It would not be odd if it was one of the red robes or even one of us, to be fair, but the golden robes, they don't usually stay by themselves.
I suppose I was just wondering. It seems strange from what you mentioned. Are you sure they're still nearby?
At the moment, the only ones that are around are my group. And when I say group, I mean the ones I'm waiting on to come out from the volcano. No, they should have made their way by now. If they were coming back here, I would have saw them.
There are red ropes?
Yes, they're the ones that have more destructive potential. A lot of them call them war robes.
Oh.
Where we have our thoughts through academics and the such. The ones who wear red, they are shown to be a lot more proficient in fighting. A lot of them even have martial prowess as well.
Impressive.
I've seen quite a few of them try to best each other in feats of strength. Not that I would have any hope in that.
If you're all brothers, and you could have just asked them how you could get stronger, right? You didn't have to come here and ask.
No, it's, as I mentioned, it is difficult for those of us who wear these robes to get different things. I had said before that we gain our power through academics, through study. We actually don't feel much of a, I suppose, effort. We don't really find a lot of sustainability in exercise. Those of us have tried, obviously. We are trying to see everything that we can do, but I have not seen a single person who wears robes like mine that has called themselves strong at all. These robes, they are not just for decoration, they are magical.
Oh.
I believe that once they place a robe upon you, once they bind one with you, it is essentially aiding in your growth in those specific ways.
Oh.
And for those of us who wear blue, we don't have a lot of physical strength. I was just hoping to see if there was some way to gain power through food and other such things other than exercise.
I see.
You can call it my thesis if you want. It's sort of how I feel that things can change.
A thesis on foods that would help you grow stronger.
Less specifically foods and more if there's ways for those of us who are shown to not grow in certain ways to grow in others. If we grow through academic achievement, then perhaps looking for another way for us to grow will be good enough to graduate. Once I graduate, I can make my way away from the academy and I can do basically anything I want. But first, I have to make sure that my thesis is something that can be, proven. Hence, he pulls up the drink in front of him. This.
Probably shouldn't drink any more of that. I don't think that's going to help you in the way that you want it to.
You know, you never know.
I see.
But yes,
Perhaps it is not the act of drinking. Please put that down.
I will. Yes, here you go. He just puts it down.
Perhaps it is. You were saying as you it is you the robes reinforce certain habits. That the very act of searching will help you.
Potentially. I'm more hoping that I can understand the limitations behind it, if that makes any sense. If there is some way for me to gain even a modicum of muscle through another way, then that could potentially aid those in the future who wear these robes, or even have some different ways of learning for those of us who are given these robes. Can't you just switch over to the red ones if you want to be a muscle man so much? We don't switch. These are the same robes I was given whenever I first came in, though they have been altered as I've grown.
You can't become a different robe if you felt the need or had the ability to?
It is all dependent on your ability whenever you make your way into the sky reach, or the cloud reach. I keep saying sky reach, but it's supposed to be cloud reach.
That's the only method that they go about? No one, you're just the same thing forever?
And again, we gain academic achievement and we are able to change and do other things, but no, we are bound to these cloths whenever we first make our way in. That is a magical item that we keep throughout our entirety of our academics. While the entire time we're in the academy, we wear these.
So they magically bind you with robes that give you particular boosts to your ability to do certain tasks.
It's very much similar to any other item that you would bind yourself to. It is essentially my magic item, a conduit of my power.
Would that not just... That sounds like that it would also... Would it... I mean, I don't know magic things. But would it hamper other things?
As you can see, whenever I am trying to make my way and figure other things out, that is what I'm here for. the way I make myself useful to the Cloudreach is to learn more things and learn about how to change and do things. That is why we blue robes are the academics. When it comes down to it, these robes aid us in our minds. They aid us in our power through study. We were shown to have an aptitude for that whenever we first joined, and that is what they believe us to want to foster while we're at the academy. And those of us who wear blue, by the time we want to leave, we need to make our thesis. Other than that, we don't really need to wield a weapon. We don't really need to do much in the idea of group exercises outside. Our entire purpose, at least for the first leg of our training, is to figure out something academically to essentially make up for all of the training and study that we have while we're there. At which point, once I'm done with my thesis, I either stay with the academy or I leave to become an adventurer or however which I want to be. I am going to choose to leave, but there are others who would stay. Most of the ones who stay are those who wear gold, however.
I see.
At that point, sorry for disturbing your investigation.
Nah, it's fine. I feel like this talk has been good for my appetite. I don't believe that I'm thirsty any longer.
I'll be right back.
Quite.
I mean, if you're not going to
Well,
finish it, can I have it?
don't tell me you want to drink it.
I mean, if it's supposed to make your muscles better, it's apparently
not
famous.
something- It would also help you eating a normal egg.
I wouldn't suggest it, yeah. Okay then.
We'll make our way then. Thank you. We did not have your name.
Oh, Vancro.
Thank you.
No problem. And you're,
I am Law, and this here is Fabio, and here's Kale.
pleasure. Again, if you want to wait for my group to return from the Quietmarch, I can bring you to the Cloudreach, but it's pretty easy to find. Big fuck-off tower in the middle of a field.
It appears to be quite hard to miss, yes.
At which point, you guys have your
We'll
information.
make our way. We're moving.
Cavelli,
With my friend Fabio, who's here. Let's go. So, what are you doing?
Running time.
Cavelli,
What are you doing?
you make your way over toward this large settled area. As you crawl upon the top of the building to look down, you are watching Hal as he is able to get the children into such a place. Let me go ahead and where would there be? I'm gonna be honest with you. He's probably not a very important guy, so most likely would not have much of a face. I'm gonna make him
Must-
one of these
Remove his
guys
face.
because I don't have a lot of regular generics that aren't bandit looking. Boop. Anyway.
Don't worry about it.
You find that Hall makes his way over toward what appears to be one of those very same knights that you would have found off in the castle area whenever you were involved in being in jail. As he would make his way over toward one of them, he does show off some kind of a badge of sorts that he seems to have within his sleeve that would show that he is a member of the king's royal council. As he shows the children, you be around him whenever he explains that they're children that they found in the forest. They're obviously magicked in some way. They belong to the village off to the west, that apparently there is going to be some kind of a natural disaster hitting that village. Whenever he is pressed to give information on it, he says that it was from a prophet. He does not mention it was from a unicorn. There is
A
a
liar! I knew it, traitor!
there is a bit of a talk between them of potentially getting the children back over, but he does say that he will send a word off toward the people to potentially try to get a group of people off to them. As the many of them make their way off to head over toward where the other guard and things are, you see that the one that is walking with Hall steps away from the building itself, walking with the children over toward where some other guards would be. You are left alone at this place.
Are there any windows I could kind of peek into?
There is one literally right here. See a little window area like there?
Peek.
You look
The
inside,
peeker.
you see what appears to be a small greenery that is on the roof of this area. You do also see that going inside there will be stairs making their way down.
I just noticed with this picture, there seems to be a pie on the windowsill.
Oh yes, that isn't a pie though. It is a picture of a pie.
In your window?
It is a it is a plastic pie
Don't
That
mind
beautiful plastic pie.
with little
Get the-
cartoony wisps of smoke coming off of it.
my fingers start doing the cartoon thing. Don't mind if I do. And then I grab its plastic. I do mind. Puts it back.
Do you take their decorative pie?
You should take the decorative pie.
I don't take it. What I do though is much worse.
Oh no.
I put it to the other side of the sill.
Oh god.
Something's gonna
God.
feel off, but they'll never know what it is.
You flip the pie as you do the cartoony smoke, which is meant to be viewed from one side, is now viewed from the wrong side, and it's like,
You're so evil.
All
You're
right,
so devious.
now back to looking in. No one's in there.
Doesn't appear to be. The top area here seems to be mostly storage with a few pots for seemingly growing certain kinds of vegetables and other such things up here. It is a small greenery at the top of the area. And there is a pair of stairs that would lead down. And by stairs I mean mostly like a ladder.
Wonder if any of these seeds can grow hot dogs. I'm kidding. Go get it.
The hot
Hot
dog
dog
seed.
seeds.
That's why you saved that water that was in the pack, so that you could water a seed with it and see what happens.
About to head out. Notices leaves here. Takes a leaf, puts it on top of the pie,
Oh god.
like it belongs there, even though it doesn't.
You devious motherfucker.
How could you touch the leaves of the trees here? How dare?
Do you leave?
I leave and then, let's see. It's just a greenery, so probably seeds are for hard workers. I'm trying to take some peace.
I would like to steal from someone that is not a hard worker in this town full of adventurers and artisans.
This town that is probably with a lot of people with lots of stories of people who are awful terrible, who have taken things that shouldn't have been taken. They were adventurous who took the things back.
Nah, go down into here and just steal everything from them. The guy isn't here.
Yeah. Just steal from the hardworking adventurers.
I think I'm gonna start heading to the final building. This one.
Want to make your way over to the large forge?
Yep.
There is a humongous forge in the center of town. It is basically the be all end all area that you were told about whenever you had first made your way here. It is in the very center of town. Most everybody can see it. There is a circular like area around it where people can like move about and go around, as we can see from like the little pavilion here and like the little road like going around here. You look at it from the other side. Currently the forge appears to be on, but nobody is currently at the front of it. Nobody is doing anything at the forge. You had heard, if you remember, from Kyle, that the person who is the person here who would work this forge apparently can make anything out of, I can make armor and weapons out of anything you bring him. You can bring him water, and apparently he can use this forge to make weapons and armor out of it. But currently you do not see anyone.
This place might be too good for me. Has to be something I could do, though. To come back for something.
Like I said, there's a little pavilion back here. You can't really see everything about it at the moment, but there is like a little area behind the forge that is around. There is a nice little walkway around it. You don't have to. You feel like if you sneak around going here, it'll be more suspicious than if you just kind of walked up to it.
I think I have a plan. If there aren't any rich bastards that have too much wealth, I'm gonna try something I haven't before.
God.
Let's see if it works.
Oh no.
My God.
Slithers, then stands proudly, and goes into the guild from the front door.
Oh my God.
My God.
You see the same guy from last night. He's like, hey, what can I do for? Hey, you're back from the forest. What's up?
Are there... We lost some resources within our adventure.
Oh yeah.
You'd like more.
What are you looking for?
And I'm willing to do anything for that.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Paused out. Is there anything I can do to help?
You want to do something for my boy Arno over there, who's spread out?
Oh boy, my boy Arno's gonna spread out.
I'm playing.
You can see the shadow of his dog.
I have to deal with unicorns, otherwise I would have done it already.
Well, depending on what you want, it sounds like you might want some food or something. You could, if you would like, give me glass, and I will give you food.
Glass, you say?
Remember,
Very well.
these are glass.
Oh, right.
Yeah. Or you're about to just get him like a windowsill and be like, for you, my liege.
I was gonna look for glass containers.
I love this game. Never changed.
Very well. It looks like I have a bit of glass on me. But okay, just between us. Between us. Okay. Is there any corruption here? There has to be one dickbag that if they lost some money, it'd be better for society. Come on.
Oh, a dick bag, huh? Yeah, we have a couple of those around here. Like you can see here, this is mostly a bank for adventurers. He like looks back and like shows you toward like the area behind him. But there are a couple of adventurers that make their way up and through the Quietmarch that aren't the best. There's a couple of dicks that work here. I try just to ignore them, honestly. Other than that, if you're looking for someone who lives here that's around, I would say going up to the top of the city, most likely, there is I want to say mayor, but he's not really our mayor. He's more like the guy that owns like the road that leads here.
Perfect.
He is absolutely the worst. He makes his way up and down the streets as if he's a grand adventurer. Comes down and essentially makes the artisans forge him weapons and armor that he never uses. He's actually the reason why, well, Cliff is currently off at his place right now, just sort of lazing about because he doesn't want to do any armory work. He's actually the reason why we have a bit of a shortage right now.
Look, you don't have to explain much more. You had me at ownership. The contract is sealed.
Okay.
For now, need food.
Yeah, we can
glass here.
we can give you a sack of rations for a glass.
What about 3?
I'll give you 3 sacks of rations for a glass for 3 glass.
Oh wait, we have the other person. Okay, it's gonna have to be 4.
Ah, you know what? Hand me 3 and I'll give you 4. Bulk
I see.
discount.
Very well. The contract is sealed.
You always say that.
That's their thing.
That's like the whole thing.
I took a job, so the contract is sealed.
Hold on. That's supposed to be 4.
Well, I think you should steal that whenever you get your contract signed.
He hands you 4. He hands you 4 small sacks of rations. You hand him 3 glass. You're pretty interesting.
All right. Now, hold on.
Hmm.
Okay, things look legit.
If you do go and see old Cliff, let him know that we are backed up with orders. It'd be really good if he just sort of did his job.
Okay, where are the others?
Hmm?
You know, the ones that lead me out, that are making sure I don't take anything. Where are the others?
Oh no, you can just go.
What?
Yeah, you can just head out.
Checks the food again.
No worms.
I mean, unless you want me to check you out, I mean, I could do that, but
Oh my.
I see. You have a sniper. Really skilled sniper too. I haven't sensed them.
no sniper, just me.
See, you're confident in your skills. I like that. In a person. Listen,
Yeah, I like you too.
you gotta hold the bluff though. Make sure you have some goons to make sure. It's better to have the appearance of goons. That way, if they do cause trouble, then you could just fish them off because they'll underestimate you.
Ah, well, if you ever want to tell me how to run my shop a bit more, you could make your way back here and talk to me anytime.
Yeah. Don't even see the wanted posters in here.
Oh, if you're looking for bounties, that's all up at the top. Most of the bounties we get here are for people going into the Quietmarch.
Usually they're just kind of spread out, so they have to work to get the bounties. Man, you run a tight business. All right, I'll come back here and we could probably discuss what to do, because I see potential in this place, but...
All right, I'll watch you as you leave. Don't worry.
Good. I do like that doesn't smell of alcohol and blood. I do like that.
Yeah, I try to wipe up.
That's good. All right, I will return.
All right.
As Cavelli leaves.
You just
that
see
was
him-
the weird...
You just see him watch you as you go, just like, I mean, I guess I'll check her out. All right. That's what she
Thanks,
wants.
Check her out.
That's what she wants. I guess I will.
Jeez.
Why are you the comedic backbone of this group? And why do you do it so well?
I see that they're making sure my knife is not in their throat. Very cautious. Very good.
Yeah, nice
Very
ass.
demure.
Making sure I didn't have any weapons in my ass.
You fake. You fake.
She's pretty thick.
Making sure my arms are strong.
Oh, there's something I'd like to fucking compliment in that ass.
I could fucking throw them around the room.
They really do admire their own strength.
Oh, fuck.
You guys, as you guys are still looking for Indy, would take note of Kaivelli walking out of the guild area up at the top up there, holding several bags of rations in their hands.
I got a contract for after we find her brother.
Is that so?
Yeah.
I don't trust that.
Apparently, there's a fiend that says they own a bridge, which obviously that's kind of bullshit, right?
They're on a road.
They own a road, which obviously is bullshit, right?
Well,
think
If
they're
their
technically,
property, I
that's
mean,
possible.
I don't know.
You're
Some
saying the
property, you dumb
mayor
shit.
of this area.
Oh, are you
about
talking
they-
about the Commodore?
Are they
Commodore.
referred to as the Commodore?
They did not refer to them as anything. They're just like, yeah, there's a dickhole who says he owns a road here. It's kind of like our mayor, but you know.
Does the Commodore think they own the roads here?
Oh, they own the roads. A lot of people think that they're the ones that own the whole place, but the whole place is owned by the king, obviously. But they do own the roads, and they do taxes on some of the adventurers making their way up and down. My girlfriend has arguments with them all the time because he keeps on jacking up his prices. He also has, if you look over there, they motion over beyond the forge. You guys see like tracks seemingly going down. They also charge for using their tracks to haul different gear and things up and down. And it gets expensive sometimes, especially if you get something good from inside and you have to bring it down, or if you really need to bring up a lot of things and you don't want to carry it up the mountain.
Okay, they say they own that, right? They say they own that?
They own that, and they own the roads making their way up the mountain. Yeah.
Oh my god. This fucking mountain bandit is like, oh yeah, I own this road, and they don't even take care of it.
Oh, they actually, everything is well nice and all. They just overcharge. They're the only one here that owns anything like that, so they just sort of make the prices.
I am surprised that he has not been assaulted by any of the adventurers so far.
He's
that's gonna
usually
be us, don't
decked
worry.
out in.
I put us in the contract.
He's usually decked out in some of the highest quality armors that the armorer here can make, and there's also a couple of goons that make their way with him as well. He's always looking like he's coming up and down from inside of the Quietmarch, but I don't think my boyfriend or my girlfriend ever said that he's actually ever been down there, at least far enough to where it matters.
And I'll make sure to drag him down there. I'll let him kiss the road he loves so much.
Belly, we're not supposed to go down there.
Wait, what are you talking about?
Here's your food.
There was a contract. Thank you.
Cavelli, you gonna pass out the rations to everybody?
Yep.
Here you
And
guys go.
here. I probably should have got
This
some
is
for your
not-
brother too.
You're not explaining what you were
Well,
talking
we
about.
still got to
Thank you
find
for
him
the-
and all. Thank you.
Look, unless the road has the brother, I think we should start moving forward.
Kimberly, what were you talking about?
Let's go.
Kai Valley.
Cavelli, you are also told that the person that usually works the forge here, their name's Cliff, currently has essentially made their way off from working while this Commodore guy keeps demanding things of him. He is apparently off at his house, just sort of being lazy and not doing any work.
Yeah, we're gonna deal with him after we find the brother. Come on.
Okay.
What does it mean? What does that mean?
Gonna deal with them.
All right.
What does that mean?
Come on, you're a lawyer, aren't you? Don't you know what contracts are?
You know what? You're right.
What
Here,
do you mean?
if I pick you up and fly, we can get there quicker.
Shit, flying, really? I thought that was just for show. But, yeah, fly. I want to fly.
Okay. He picks her up. He then flies up. Okay, so you're going to tell me what happened or I can drop you. Right in that water, right there.
Oh, you're serious?
Yes.
Put you guys over here.
Start smelling pits. You know what? I think I do need a bath.
I mean, I guess I could go over by the bridge and have it be a chance.
What?
Look, just tell us what this contract is, please. I'm tired of trying to lie about hurting you, please.
You're gonna either steal shit or kill the fucking mayor guy. What? It's a contract.
Well, you see, we didn't understand what you meant when you said contract. And you
Come on.
continued not explaining anything, despite how many times we asked.
Yeah, I mean, I figured you guys knew. Like, how else did you make money?
So he's from another world. I made money by being a town guard.
What do you think they're talking about up there?
I don't know. You just kind of took her and
And they said they're gonna
Water.
fly, and I guess they're flying.
Did you not know about contracts?
What?
Did you not know about contracts?
I understand. Oh, there you are.
Cabelli thinks everyone knows how things work as what she does.
All right. Well, let's take it from the top then. Cavelli, you said you had a contract. What is the contract for?
Deal with the guy.
That's not
Like
answering
rob
the
or
question.
hurt him.
What is okay?
Yeah.
Why? Who gave you that? And why are we doing it? We're
'Cause
not doing it, first of all, but why are we doing it?
They're a tyrannical dickbag, probably abandoned if they're not the mayor, you know? So
Oh, you got the job from the guild?
Pretty sure that's what happened.
Oh, I didn't know you registered with them.
Cabelli, is this a thing that you actually did, or is this something that you think is happening? And you didn't get a 100%. Here's the glass amount you will get for doing this job.
Have a conversation with a person and somehow extrapolate the fact that you're now going to maim it or hurt a guy.
Yeah, what are you gonna get from it?
Whatever the guy has, and also to save the people that the tyrant has hurt.
Well, so far, while not liking it, it doesn't seem like he's done something enough that he should be killed for it. It seems like if these adventurers are willing to play along with it,
will inconvenience him, probably torture him. I was thinking bringing
You always
him
go to
the
torture.
road, and
What is it with you and torture?
it can be really funny.
what do you mean?
Okay, so there's this bandit, right? And they're like,
Okay.
The Commodore.
nothing good. No, I'm talking about a past job, okay?
Okay.
There's this bandit, and it's like, my
Okay.
fortress will never fall. So what I did was I grabbed his leg, smashed him against the wall, and the whole thing fell on him.
Yeah,
That didn't happen.
really.
It didn't happen.
remember, I want you to remember, Lily, specifically. You are at the beginning of your journey. The biggest thing you've done was what we talked about in the backstory. The biggest thing
I
you did
know.
was that actual. You can tell as many stories as you want.
I mean, I thought it was
I'm
she was talking to like a pillow for or something.
It could be that I'm just bullshitting as Cavelli right
Okay,
now.
okay,
My
okay.
bad.
No, I'm just
let
wanting to
me
make
clarify,
sure.
I'm
I'm just want to make
bullshitting.
sure you know.
Like, isn't that funny?
I'm.
I mean, if
not
he's
understanding
real
this.
mean, then maybe.
He was real mean.
Um,
He hurt people, he murdered people, and he took children and ate them.
Oh,
What?
yeah. I think it's good to torture people who eat children.
He was the child cannibal bandit. You know, the guy from the up the
Right.
mountains.
So anyway, Cabelli,
You've heard about this. You're a guard, right?
That's enough of that. We can.
I do not believe we are doing this job that you have suggested.
Well, we're
Not
not
until
now.
we're
We're
told.
gonna save her brother, and you've been holding me up. Come on, we gotta go save a brother.
We were
So, like, what
going to
exactly
talk
did
about-
he tell you to do?
Right. What did he say?
I think she was looking for problems to solve.
Well, yeah, but he
This all
obviously
messed
said
up.
something. So, what exactly did he say?
He said that I could
Yes.
exchange the food for glass, which I did. There's the food.
That is how commerce
Mhm.
works. You're doing very good. Go on.
I appreciate it, by the way.
And he
was very
explains
nice.
the dickery of the guy that says he owns the road, so he's the mayor and is a dick.
Uh huh. Anything else?
Okay.
Oh shit! I think he was hitting on me.
Oh, good for you. Did you hit him back?
Shut up.
I don't. You know what? Maybe you're right. Maybe we should go find Indy and ignore everything that just happened now.
Okay, so that thing of okay, well let's just well last then we talked about robe. I feel so confused right
Okay.
now. We talked with someone who appeared to have also been from God's Reach, and it appears that in the way that things work, whoever we're following this person about, we only seen one person, one golden robe. Apparently, it's someone with potential. We were supposed to be traveling together, but we'd only seen one. So either the group they were traveling with, in other words, whoever had slain the unicorn, moved on, or always only one person. Not sure.
We also know that the goblins saw that there were more. But why that one was on his own, we don't know.
They're on their own. They're usually up to something.
Well, at that point, we had mentioned that.
I do
those who
agree.
had-
Never trust a suit.
Yeah.
Don't hear that.
Oh, there you are, indeed. I wasn't sure if you were playing a joke or not.
Just a little guy standing between you guys.
We were looking
just
for
look
you.
down. Oh, there he is.
He's
Yeah.
there the whole time. I thought you recruited him.
I will be quite honest, though we had not seen it.
Oh, there he is.
I saw him the whole time. I did not see him the whole time.
A liar.
Oh, I just like the idea Cavelli gets flown back down by Fabio, but sees them as they're getting flown down. Like, oh, there he is.
Point.
Or that's how he saw them. He was like, they're back. Let's go talk to them.
Yeah, never trust one of them suits.
Never trust a suit.
I still do not know the difference between a suit. Like,
Oh no, it's okay. You're wearing a robe.
Oh.
You're fine.
I do not.
Yeah, some suits wear robes and some suits wear armor, but all suits are suits. You're wearing a suit, but you're not wearing a robe. I guess you're wearing both. You a suit?
I believe so.
No. Look. Look at this neck guard. Oh, this neck guard is soft.
Yeah, I'd choose a new profession if I were you, if you were a suit.
Yeah, that neck guard, that is really soft.
Right, that about what differentiates a suit? Is that a suit?
Well, the suits are the people from the academy over there.
All of them. All right. Okay.
Well, there's different kinds of suits. There are the suits that wear the armor. There are the suits that wear the not armor. There's the suits that wear regular kind of regular things. There's also the people that wear the armor or the robes that aren't suits.
I'm so sorry, Law. I did not mean to break your neck guard. As they're holding your neck pillow.
No, you can just put that. Hand it over.
Gives it back, worried that you broke
It's
it.
Can't
right
believe
back
it.
where it was before. It's no
Can't
longer...
believe you broke it.
It's fine.
You know, usually if people break a magic item, they owe you a life debt.
All right then. Puts one knee on the ground. Puts one fist on the ground.
Yeah, I felt like this, boy.
I am in your debt.
Take full advantage of this.
You think of that, Devin. It'll come back later.
Very well.
But yeah, so you went into the forest. You didn't fuck anyone. No,
Nope.
sir.
No.
We had 0 intercourse on our way there. Yes.
All right, good.
Though it was really hard for Fabio.
So I couldn't tell you what was in there for professional reasons, but I'm glad that you were able to make your way through.
Mm-hmm.
Now,
He worked really hard not to lay with any women, Fabio, or men.
now,
Very brave.
It was not very hard.
now. You say you're going after kids still.
Yes, her brother is still missing.
Here. We're still missing one.
You remember the name of the guy I told you?
Arnold.
Yeah.
I know I don't know that, but you know.
It's Arnold, yes.
I really would know, yeah.
Remember the guy? Remember?
Hey, Arnold?
Yeah, Arnold.
Where's the Arnold? Oh, yeah, Arnold. We saw him.
Huh?
Oh, Arnold.
I think you might have talked to the wrong guy.
I was behind a tree. I thought I heard Arnold from back there.
Good save. Continue.
Well, no. If you're going to where the suits are, go and talk to Arnold. Maybe he can help you find out where this kid is. I don't know. But usually, they don't get the kids involved in the things until you know, probably a couple of days after they show up. No, Arnold's a suit, but he's not a suit.
We saw that guy with the cloak. Oh shit, was that Arnold?
Now, you see, I told you there was people who wear suits, but they weren't suits. That's Arnold.
Right.
Oh shit, didn't check.
Either way, what I'm trying to say is, if you're looking for that kid, you need to make your way to Arnold. You have probably about a week before the kid's probably brought into the academy and then basically forced to be there until he graduates.
They can't do that.
They can.
They need his parents' permission first.
Yeah. He shrugs. I don't know what to tell you. Sometimes people do things without going through the proper procedures.
Yeah. Come on.
It would be
Goes to
smart if
Indy.
they just said they didn't have
Sometimes
any parents, considering they found them in
assholes
the woods.
do asshole things.
It would be
And
quite
goes
easy
down.
to-
Indy.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. You've heard rumors about this. You've probably heard rumors about this. Don't freak out. Okay.
Mhm.
Points directly at Fabio. That's a pure boy.
Yeah. That's why I was telling him not to fuck anyone.
No. They actually didn't think of that. It's not that they forgot. It didn't cross their mind.
So, when it comes to these suits, they have laws, right? But they kinda don't have those. Let's say everything that they do has a bit of wiggle room, and I don't like it. I don't like a single bit of that wiggle room they have. Problem is, they don't have anybody around that they have to listen to. So fuck them.
They're officially independent. Yeah, all right.
Yeah, not that I would expect the kingdom to do much of anything to them, but they don't listen to them. At the most, they listen to the people at the top of the academy. But let's just be honest, if they're the ones making the rules and giving the wiggle room, there's some problems there.
Yeah, it's kind of like the old saying, like, when a guard beats the shit out of you, what are you gonna do? Call the guard? Ooh, I shouldn't use that joke here. Sorry, dude. When a jaguar bites your face, what are you gonna do? Call the jaguar? That doesn't work. I'm going over here.
Yeah, you have the right heart, but you have some things going on. What I'm trying to say is, if they think that kid has magic, then they're probably just gonna indoctrinate him, and then they'll worry about the whole parent thing later. You know what I mean?
Considering the circumstances in which they would have found that child, it seems likely, yes.
Well, I would like to go now, please.
It also does not help that the village that he came from is going to be destroyed and then sometime in the future.
Man,
Yes.
It's really tragic that kid is an orphan. I mean, he is, but you don't have to bring it up like that. What? I'm his sister. He is an orphan. We don't have. There's no parents involved, actually. I mean, I'm involved. They should ask me.
Ah, shit. Wait, you're orphans. One of them is. You guys. Oh, you did have prophetic dreams, and you have a. Oh shit! Is your brother a chosen hero?
I don't think so.
fuck.
I don't know that's what that means at all, Kebelly. I think
I
you're
mean, to be
putting
fair-
more thought-
To be fair, it's happened. I'm trying to be as fair as possible to her. It happens.
Yeah, I haven't seen one myself. I just don't want to
But-
get involved with those. Like, those that are like close friends to him, great. You'll be great. Us that just kind of know you and no one else in his life, we'd be fucked.
Either way, you have about a week until they probably put one of those rope things on them. They have to like get it made and get it working off and everything like that. Until that happens, go there. Don't tell them he's an orphan. That would be bad. Looks over toward Law. You're his dad.
Of course.
I don't know if that's gonna work. You're his dad.
We simply, yeah.
He's not his dad though. No, he's his dad.
Okay with,
I get this. I get
I have
this.
known my son for many years.
I get this. I get
Looks
this.
looks
You're
to Law
lying.
and- Good job, Papio. Now, will you be able to be his lover, or
We don't have to have a lover. If you do have a lover, that's fine. You don't have to have one, just as long as you got one of them. All right? You're his
The
dad.
father, the older sister, and the son.
Okay, Dad.
No problem.
Either way, figure that out. If you want to get the kid out of there, that's probably your best bet. They may or may not. It may or may not work. Who is to say? Talk to Arnold. And yeah, good job on saving those kids.
We did it.
yeah, indeed. You know about the road owning guy?
Oh yeah, the Commodore. Yeah, he's a
Yeah.
bag of dicks.
Okay, just have to double check with you.
Yeah, he's got my boy Cliff all held up at his house. Yeah.
Oh shit,
Held up.
there's a
I
hospital.
thought he was there.
Oh yeah, Cliff's been basically told he ain't allowed to work on any of his current deals until he gets done with the deal he has with the Commodore.
Oh shit, we'll save Cliff.
We'll
That,
save
that
Cliff. We'll
seems
get him.
rather. That seems rather. What's the right word for it? Stupid to do that to a man that is one of the best forgers in the city of adventurers.
Understood, and I agree with you. I think that that's really bad to do, but if the guy's not getting his stuff, I don't think he has a lot to lose by telling him not to do anything. The problem with it right now is that Cliff can't get any resources from up at the mountain, because every time they try to bring something down to Cliff, it doesn't make it to him. The only things Cliff has right now are the materials he needs to make the things for the Commodore.
Oh wow, the one who owns the roads seems to have the answers to this problem.
Yeah, it
that
really
happened
sucks.
On his roads.
At the moment, that just means that Cliff either has to work for him or not. And currently, he's saying not.
Yeah, we'll save Cliff. Yeah. Once we get to it, we'll save Cliff.
I don't know if you can I don't know if there's really a save in him. He's just kind of at his house over there.
Look.
Just like points across the river.
Let me put it simply: the contract is sealed. All right.
He keeps saying these words.
He's right over
And I
there.
don't think they mean what she thinks they mean.
He's right over there. You don't have to save him. He's in his house over there.
She seems to really, really want to hurt somebody who like deserves it.
I mean, he does deserve it. Let's be honest. I mean, not Cliff, but the other guy.
Yeah, don't make me want to hurt Cliff. I don't want to hurt Cliff.
Yeah, nobody wants to hurt Cliff. Cliff's a good guy.
We all knew what I meant.
Well, yeah, we know now because we don't want to hurt Cliff.
Yeah, nobody here is hurting Cliff.
Isn't that right, Daddy?
What?
I don't think Daddy wants to hurt Cliff.
We all
Can I leave this
err on
campaign?
plans and not plan for bodily harm often, or is that?
Daddy, can we be nice to Cliff?
You don't need to ask for my permission, no.
Yeah, save the daddy talk for whenever you get around Angelo.
Okay.
Angelo?
Mother.
Not Angelo, fucking Arnold. My bad.
Arnold?
Arnold. I see.
My bad. Save the daddy talk for when you get around Arnold. That being said, he shrugs. Not really sure how you can save Cliff. He's not really in danger as much as he's just sort of in a pickle. Like I said, he's over there. You can talk to him if you want to. I would suggest leaving out before the end of the night. Before the end of the night, if you want to make it over to the Cloud Reach and have some time.
Listen. The prison is metaphorical, all right?
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah. You got it.
Well, I'm gonna go yell at the drink staff.
All right, you do.
Good luck.
See him start walking over toward the bar. As you see him going across the bridge toward the bar, you also see like 4 people get up and leave.
There's just a loud groan coming from the area.
A lot of people don't like him, do they?
I guess not. It's very weird now that I think about it. He goes to places to purposely be the biggest asshole he can be, but he gives incredibly useful and helpful information.
Well, I think he's just really mad that but nobody treats Dragovix very well.
But he's also not helping his case by making an ass of himself.
Oh no, he's not helping things at all.
Some people find
Not everyone
defiance an act of
deserves
rebellion.
kindness, all right?
I don't know. If,
Sorry.
I don't know if
What
the
were you-
work staff are the people that he has to bring it out on.
What
No,
were you
I don't
saying,
agree.
Law?
I'm just saying like some people find a weight of defiance in that. We probably shouldn't be doing it on the wait staff, but I'm not a psychologist.
I mean, I guess it's better than him pissing off a guard, and then things happen.
I'm just saying, sometimes you gotta strike first. Hello?
Who?
Sometimes you gotta go for the strikes, piss him off first, so that you don't lower your guard and they hurt you first. You know?
Speaking of pissing someone off first, do you want to make your way over to talk to that Cliff guy about the Commodore? Are we gonna beat up the Commodore?
wait,
Are we
we
gonna
gotta-
bring Cliff
we
some
gotta-
things, or what are we doing?
You gotta go for your brother first.
Yeah, we gotta get your brother. And I don't know if we should go after the Commodore unless he does something that deserves people coming after him. Like if he, actually broke some major laws or something, than just him being kind of an asshole to this guy.
Well, I mean, the problem right now is if they're stopping the forge from working, then people aren't going to be able to change out their armors. People usually don't keep their armors after going into the Quietmarch. They usually have to throw them away.
They don't even get recycled.
They sort of do, but not everything. That place does stuff to you, and it sticks to your armor as well. So adventurers
to
won't be able to
dispose
get
of it.
anything as long as Cliff can't make things for them. He's the only one that can work the forge here.
So there's a bunch of armor laying there. I'd make a good profit.
I think they usually just kind of discard it at the inside of the volcano there.
Oh.
There's no lava or anything, I don't think. It's dormant. I've never been inside though.
I'll risk it later. Anyway,
Maybe it would be good to have a small talk at that point.
alright. Oh shit! Yo, hello, Fabio. You got boar baloney.
Boar baloney. Speaking of which,
Boar
go ahead and
baloney,
take
boar
your two's rations to your place.
Borloni.
Bologna.
Take your
it's a
rations, Lily.
specialty.
I've only stolen this from Jackass Adventures, like 2. Oh, this stuff is good.
Do you often yell out your crimes as well?
Not yelling them out.
There's just a guard on the side, just like there's a person over there talking about torturing people and I'm playing.
He's just unwell, Your Honor.
You see, we're in the Adventurers Guild area. They don't ask questions of adventurers.
They don't give a fuck.
I don't. If there were people around you and.
Hey, you gonna finish that? Oh my god.
And then we just hear the retching sound.
I call this boar baloney.
You drank this shit.
Baloney.
At this point, do you guys want to make your way back to the start of town, or do you guys want to make your way over to Sea Cliff?
I'm saying we should go see Cliff. Let's see what this is about before we disappear and never come back.
You
All right,
guys
let's go
make
check
your
out
way
Cliff.
up the area. You guys go toward the house that was told to go to by Indy. Upon getting up there, you guys give a knock on the door, and you hear, "Yeah, who is it?
Hey, adventurers.
Sorry, don't have anything for you."
We're not. We're here to help.
Yeah, no one is.
Uh,
You said you're not here to help.
She kind of flubbed her words there. She meant that we're not here to buy anything. We are here to help.
We had
I
heard
said
of your
we are
predicament.
here to help.
Oh, I heard not here to help.
We're here to help is what I said.
That's my bad. That's my bad.
I forgive you.
I don't take on apprentices. I don't care what he's paying you.
I'm not. Looks around. Are there any guards listening?
There's nobody around, at least from what you can tell. I would like for you in particular, Kaivelli, and actually I'll have Fabio as well. Fabio, as your background of being a guard potentially would have you be sharp-eyed. I would like to both of you to roll me for your instinct, please.
Ooh, my instinct. My instinct. That's a 2.
Your eyes.
Let me get my dice.
Oh,
I will roll
I rolled.
these 2.
I rolled 11 altogether.
And then I will roll the big die.
Do you want to use your bestial millenfolk ability?
Yes.
Once per day, if you you can re-roll an instinct or a focus check.
Yes, I want to do that.
Go ahead.
Yes, I do. Yes. Yes, DM.
Well, that's even worse.
This will be this plus 5. 18.
Okay.
Oh, damn.
As you guys are looking off and around, Kaivelli, you are currently like still trying to figure out what the heck's going on with this guy. Like, no, I'm here to help you. Damn.
I
As
got boar baloney in my nose.
you don't see any guards around, so that's mainly the thing you're looking out at. However, Fabio, you do note that as everybody is trying to check on the boy here, you find that there are a couple of ne'er-do-wells around.
Ne'er-do-wells?
Mm-hmm.
Couple of ne'er-do-wells.
There are a couple of ne'er-do-wells around.
How dare there be ne'er-do-wells around?
You
Oh
see,
my god!
you see looking from
We're
the
back.
area, seemingly just sort of making their way down. You guys had passed them before as they were walking off and about. You find that as you look back, they haven't left. They just sort of seem to be staring over in the direction you guys are in. As soon as you look over to them, you do find that they do walk off a little bit, like, oh yeah, just keep on going. You do at that point realize that this man is potentially under surveillance.
He's under surveillance.
Shit. Okay. Hold on a second. Be right back.
Uh-oh.
Where are you going, Kaivelli?
No, she's just kind of stepping forward, thinking.
What do we do?
Goes back to knock on the door.
You knock on the door? Yeah.
Hey. We're here to have a little meal with you. We got some food. Need to talk about some of the deals you made, you know?
You hear a sound on the other side of the door. You would recognize this as a sniffing sound Kyvelli. The others just be like, is he sweeping? Is something going on? You hear, yeah, I don't need any boar baloney.
Suit yourself. I think there's some tea in here. Hold on.
Nope, that's more boar
They don't-
baloney.
Instant coffee. Yeah, I need coffee. Here, you look like you need coffee. Stores like the instant coffee in Law's bag.
Fabio goes forward. Your house is being watched by people.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
Oh,
he knows.
I'm not doing
I'm
it.
sorry to hear that.
I'm not making shit.
Oh, it's not about making.
Why? What happened?
You don't get an answer.
Let me put it this way. We're not here for this shit. We're here to talk about why you can't.
Why?
Because we want to. How do I put it?
If you want the honest truth, Kyvelli has gotten interested in what is going on with you and the Commodore, and she thinks that we can help.
Yeah, she wants to torture him.
Hey,
He seems quite active
there's
with
a
this,
reason
yes.
I didn't
Oh,
say
God.
that bluntly. Yeah, that's the gist of it. Fuck. Alright, we'll head out. Sorry.
Kyvelli, I would like you, even though it was not you that said it, I would like for you to roll me for your demeanor, please. Your
Do you
negative
truly
2.
believe you will torture this man? Do you speak with your words?
I'll put 2.
And I will put 2 as well.
We're starting with. Oh, come on!
All right, roll these.
What is with my rolls today?
This is gonna be interesting.
Plus. That is a +3. That is going to
And
be
-2.
That is going to be a +1. That is a 7. That is a 7.
Yay! Hooray! Yay! Hooray!
Currently,
Any other buffs we can put to this?
currently it does not seem like much comes from it. As you say you want to torture them, they do seem to stop talking, but they don't say much. As
I get
Kyvelli,
it.
you begin to make your way. Go ahead.
I get it. Oh, sorry.
Go ahead.
I get it. I get it. You're probably being with surveillance and all that. That's why I don't want to start it out loud. Just kind of bullshit where they think they own you, even though it's your profession. You're the expert. You're the one that deserves more than that jackass thinks he deserves. Just want to see a guy like that, like, you know, take ownership of a skill, you know?
It appears as you're being squandered by the whims of some guy.
There's not much to be done. Sometimes people have all the resources and money in the world, and you just have to be a cog in the machine. You'll learn that
The
one day.
cogs that don't spin eventually break, and that's an operation that he depends on.
Well, you know what? Maybe I won't do it to save you. Maybe I'm just gonna do it because I feel like it. How about that? I'll liberate your ass, and you're gonna have to
Yes.
accept it. It'll be a
Really.
what?
The man gets tolls from the road, does he not?
Mhm.
You're not working, eventually, people are not going to be able to repair their armor, which means they'll be less likely to go up. will affect him eventually.
Why do you think I'm doing this? You're right.
It would be better. It would
If
be
I
better
do
if you could
stop,
bring this to
if I do stop, eventually the adventurers won't be able to get their stuff. Meaning if they're smart, they'll stop going up into that place. If they stop going into that place, this place doesn't get as much money. And then one of two things are gonna happen. Either he's gonna get off my ass about his armors he never goes and uses, or he's gonna kill me and take my forge. One or the other has to happen. And once the second one happens, if there's any good in this world, people will realize it.
would rather it not come to you having to die for that. Oh, Delias would prefer to do that.
I'd also prefer him to get a heart. Actually stand down once he sees all the people getting hurt from what I'm doing. But ain't always gonna happen, is it? I'm gonna be dragged through the same mud he is once all the adventurers get back from their jobs. As soon as one of them dies because they can't get armors from me, that's gonna be on me. But that's also gonna be on him.
Shouldn't be your fault. And I don't like the idea that once the blame happens, because you're the first one they can talk to and see, and go after you first.
And believe me, no one's getting through that door without a good heaping amount of force.
One of the guys was pretty fucking big.
I was more meaning the regular people out there. That being said, excuse me. I have some friends who are adventurers here, and I really would rather they be able to get their stuff. I get that you want to make an example, but could you not just make the things and get it over with? Then no one has to die?
People are affected by this either way.
Look, I just can't, alright? I can't just do the thing he wants me to do. Even if it's gonna cause less hurt. I can't just give in.
Good. And what does he have against you?
I can't do work if I don't have materials. That's the main be-all end-all. And as long as he controls that road, I can't get material. But I heard you can make stuff out of anything. Yeah. But I still need materials. And until I can figure a way to get them without having to go through him, nobody gets anything.
Well, you'll find your way. Either way, you're a coward that won't have boar baloney, so I think I'm done with you.
She's not wrong. If you could,
I just
can
don't
you
like
literally make armor out of anything?
I can make it out of that boar baloney if I needed to.
I guess discarded armor would be a bit too much, huh?
Wait, you literally can just make weapons out of meat?
That's what my forge can do.
How much boar baloney do you need?
We can get you boar baloney, my friend. We can get that for you.
You more baloney.
You don't need to do the... Did you forget about the volcano?
I mean, if he could make it out of anything, he could literally make it out of the dirt from the ground. He made it out of rocks.
Fine, we'll do. Let's get
Bone.
some bologna. I want to eat this bologna, but I guess we're gonna have the bologna.
I don't mean literally your baloney, Cavelli.
Also, again, Cavelli, the big reason that he can't use the armors that are discarded in the volcano is they're in the volcano, first off. They have to go up and back onto the road, which would then have to come down to him. The volcano is at the top of this road.
Okay. I thought it was a case of climbing, get into the volcano, grab the armor.
I'm
Okay.
just saying, if he wants to make armor or a fucking borboloni, we'll get you your fucking borboloni.
If you're so angry about this man not getting you the right materials that you need to make the proper weapons and such, why don't you just grab any like fallen tree or rock and just start making the worst things imaginable so that everyone gets really pissed at the guy?
Because literally, you guys are the only ones asking for that. No one's asking me to make a set of armor out of ale, or no one's asking me to make greaves out of air.
You can make things out of air.
Yeah, like anything. But none of that's the stuff that people are asking me for.
So
They haven't been asking. Hold on. They haven't been asking you.
you could make a full set of armor out of air.
If I wanted to, it's not going to be great. It's not going to help you in the Quietmarch, that's for sure. Look, you see the door slide slightly as you see what appears to be a man's behind the door. We're going to bring the man's over.
The man.
Going to bring the man's over to you.
That is not what I was expecting.
You see what appears to be a little mouse man's, little ratman.
That's like a grung tall.
That's like a tall grunk.
Belly is going to kneel down, try and get eye level.
Look, I'm telling you, I can make things out of anything. But if the people ain't asking for that stuff, I ain't giving it to them. I can't. That's not how it goes. I can't just go out making a shit ton of air armor and then waiting. I have to take commission. And a piece of the one asking for it is usually the secret, the key. So if you want baloney armor, I can make you baloney armor. But you gotta ask for baloney armor.
We'll do what we can. Listen to me. I know people are frustrated right now. I understand. Can't have him be the one to make you into a serpent. We're gonna do what we can. Well then, you might end up with some customers that want baloney armor. So I'd ask them for something that's not.
I'm really
delicious.
interested in what baloney armor would be, I'm gonna be honest.
Personally, I
I'm
wouldn't
going
have
to
thought you would have gone with like a bologna club, because at least then you could use it so that an animal might want to eat it or something.
Who the hell are you gonna
No.
beat up with baloney?
Okay.
Well, I
you know
assumed that it would be edible for the animal.
what? Okay, stop.
Who's gonna eat
Stop.
armor and weapons?
Dumb
Stop.
animals.
Stop. Kyle.
Yeah?
Give me your baloney.
Why are you like this?
They hand you their bag of baloney. You got them.
How much?
I can make like a glove with that much.
No.
Make 2
How much
gloves.
for the commission?
Oh, what are you wanting?
We'll do the gloves. 2 gloves. Whatever.
You want a pair of baloney gloves?
Can you make them?
I'll
like-
make you the best damn baloney gloves you can find.
Okay. How much?
He looks at you. How about roll me negotiation?
Roll for the price of the baloney.
I'm just
Does
trying to
he
see if he.
want
I'm
them?
trying to see if he'll give you any more discounts or not.
So tired.
I'm so tired.
Because obviously he's giving you a discount for you bringing the material, but will he give you a discount beyond that?
Or you're sick and cool vibes.
Okay, so that's 15
Mm.
plus 3, 18 altogether. Wait, plus 2. I thought it was a plus 3. It was plus 2. 17.
Ba-ba-ba. A pair of gloves. You give me the material. I can take 5 glass for the baloney gloves.
You better find a jackass for me to get my money back. Okay, here you go.
All right, come with me. He takes the glass. He takes the rations, the 2 things of rations you gave him.
Oh god.
Goodbye, baloney.
We'll serve a better cause.
You guys walk past. You guys see Fabio. You see one of the people who were watching, seemingly eyeing you guys as you go by, as he's apparently fishing.
That hook
And
is
the
not
other
hooked,
one,
right?
and the other one is like wiping the table in front of him, like with the fish. With
They're really not making it easy.
Once they get into more of a crowd, there is no way that you can do this. Not someone.
You're gonna try to
you
talk
may
to
be
him?
Good, but are you that good?
Hey, you want to see baloney gloves? I got baloney gloves.
Oh yeah, let's see you do it. No one's that good at doing blacksmithery.
Baloney gloves.
Honey, I'm the best there is.
Did I get a crowd interested by being a loudmouth?
Roll me for you. I mean, for you. Unfortunately, that would probably be your demeanor. Roll me demeanor, but roll me with advantage.
Okay. Let's do 3 unities.
3 woundities.
3 would
What?
You know what?
Good
Do-
address.
You
3.
can also have this.
3
Have that as
unities.
well.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I'm just so generous with these funny dice.
You also have
And
another
the 4.
inspiration. So that's a 14. Roll me 2 more times.
14, alright.
Right,
Oh.
we'll roll.
Yep, roll me 2 more times. Okay, highest score is 14. 14 is the highest. Roll me these 4 dice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That is a 19 minus 2. That is a 17. I would say there's a decent bit of people who wandered away from the bar because, you know, there's a loudmouth there and they followed you. They're like, oh, what's going on over here? If we're not going to get drunk, let's see what's happening. Baloney gloves? What the fuck are they talking about? You guys see this tiny little guy jump up onto the area just outside the forge, which you feel if he would have overshot that even a little bit, he would have fell off into the hot coals. That would have probably been bad.
Oh, that would have been bad.
As Cliff here tosses in the 2 things of rations, he carefully takes it out of the bags first and just puts them in. He tosses the bags off to the side.
Cavelli, being the caretaker, takes the bag, takes the instant coffee, and stuffs it in Law's bag.
As
Really need the coffee.
you guys see, after a bit of time, the forge appears to start to roar with a much larger fire than you would expect for a couple of fucking gloves. As this humongous fire goes out and you hear and see this almost just radiating thing of heat coming out from it, it seems to start glowing, brightening the area around it despite it being daytime.
Oh,
As he starts rushing off and around the area, you see after a bit of time, he rushes off and sees a slight bit of this melted metal-like something coming out from the forge. You think that's probably the baloney.
We are not sure.
As he makes his baloney metal, he goes over to his anvil and begins to start mashing it out into what appears to be a baloney ingot. He does the same thing to his second bologna ingot. He begins to quench them. He starts to shape them. He rushes off and around to the other side of the forge using a different hammer and a different anvil, completely off on its own, until finally you see him start snapping over toward Lily, or over toward Kaivelli. He grabs the ingots and rushes them over to the large anvil in the center of the town. As he does, come here, come here, come here, come here. He points onto the anvil. Put your hands there. He lifts up a hammer as he does.
Wait.
What?
Kyle, get over here.
I'm coming.
These are your gloves.
Oh no. Why did you say that?
Your problem now, bye-bye.
Look, somebody needs to put the hands inside of this anvil.
She wanted to get these gloves for her, so it's like...
Look, I don't care who does it, but you need to put your hands inside of this anvil right now.
Can I just say I'm glad that it's not me?
You see them go to put their hand.
While we're doing this, can I spend a mirage to put some anvil playing music, some anvil dipping music on?
Oh yeah, hold on. Let me get you some music.
Can I broadcast some anvil dipping music here?
How's this?
It's pretty good. On.
You see her put her hands toward the hole in the anvil as he does. Oh, wait. You then see him take the hammer off to the side and start hitting it with like all of his might before you see a fire roaring up from inside of the anvil. All right, now.
Got this.
Okay.
Be brave.
That's the reason I want to give these to you.
She puts both of her hands in the hole that is leading to fire as she does. It's a little warm. Ah, yeah, just hold it there. He jumps up onto the top and starts to just hammer downward onto the top of this thing, seemingly soot and ash sweeping out into the area in front of her. It's like, it's a little warm. Yeah, hold on.
Who you are, Kyle. You are the one chosen by two great adventurers. They didn't pick a coward. They picked Kyle.
I thought it's just because I was cute.
You're not just cute. You are hot.
I'm hot?
These flames are nothing compared to you.
Law, I think I see the tone of our adventure.
You see the first bologna ingot getting thrown into the anvil. As it does, you see on the other side, as the fire rages out, the smell of bologna hit the air, and you also see just the top area of this, where all of the indentations, you see a metal bubbling up into the same patterns you see on the top of the anvil. He throws the other ingot in as it begins to finish the area. He then starts slamming down on the top until finally, you think I'm hot?
That's right. Now, are you going to show off some awesome ass gloves to your lovers or not?
Okay. All right. As she starts to grit her teeth, she's holding on to the area inside. I'm hot. I'm super hot.
Grabs her shoulders. That's right. You're hot.
I'm hot.
Can we get another roll and see how many more people are interested now? Like...
Sure, yeah. I'm gonna have go ahead and roll me with a +3 this time, Kaivelli.
Okay.
Oh, this is fucking happening when they're yelling. There's artificially created amble playing music.
Yeah. Also, yeah. Roll me as well. Roll me as well, Law, for your anvil music.
Okay. I got my immunities. Come on. You got this.
You know what? Yeah, why not?
Oh yeah, it's only one per. Damn.
Roll me one more time. Remember, you have advantage on this.
I don't even know what I'm rolling.
You're rolling for your demeanor.
Okay, normal, so it's 12.
Roll me again, Law, because you got a fleeting.
Okie dokie.
Okay, 13, 11. That's not great. Come on, Law,
18.
make this.
Between the music and the two girls in the center of this yelling out about how hot they are, and the fact that Cliff is just slamming and breaking down on the top of this thing, there is a rather decent crowd at this point. As she yells out how hot she is, and as Cavella, you grab onto her shoulders and you say the same thing. You guys let out a battle cry until finally Cliff jumps off, grabs at her hands, and pulls the two of you out, leaving what appears to be a pair of leather-looking gloves on their hands where there was once none. As you see these leather gloves adorning their hands, you see on the outside of them what appears to be a indentation of a circle showing to anybody who would look at them just maybe a style on the back of the hand. It's just like a circle on there. You would know that that circle is representing the baloney. As you have giving them their meaty mittens.
The meat minute.
Meaty mittens.
How does it feel having the equipment of an adventurer?
I don't know. It feels better than I thought it would. It doesn't feel like I have baloney on my hands.
Don't use your words. Clench your fists. Show them. Bring them to the sky. And let your fists do the talking.
They clench their fists. These baloney boar meaty mittens, as they hold them up for everyone to see. As they clench, there is a slight glow that comes to the mittens. As they hold them up, they look rather well. They look rather nice. People are on the around the place like, dude, he made that out of rations? Out of baloney?
I guess it's true what they say about you. You can make anything out of anything. I underestimated you.
I'll tell you now. Those are the best baloney mittens I've ever made. Those are the only baloney mittens I've ever made, but those are the best.
They're only the best so far.
What do they do? Oh, these? They're just here to give a bit of a boost to an adventurer who wears them, as long as that adventurer is well fed. They'll find that their prowess with a weapon to be increased. So as long as I'm not hungry, I'm good? Not hungry. Right after you eat, you get a bonus to your weapon handling.
Hey, Dinko.
What's up?
Does the blue robe come over to hear all of this?
You
He's
see,
trying to find ways of getting stronger.
you see, standing there in awe of the meaty mittens, he rushes forward. You have to, no, you mean you have a way to make yourself stronger through food?
As he says that, I'm gonna cast a rush to reverb that across the audience.
Well, looks like you have your next customer. Come on, Kyle.
I did not even think about him.
You're fucking welcome.
Through food.
I could do my thesis on this.
As Cavelli kind of leans over, I hope you like them. We're expensive. Let's go.
Of course.
You know what this also means? He has the attention of someone from the Cloud Reach. No Commodore's gonna be able to try and kill him in his sleep.
Sir, I would like to do my thesis on your work. Look, if you want a pair of meaty mittens, I can do that. No, sir. I want to be stronger. As strong as you can make me. Huh. You bring me the materials, kid, and I'll make a hero out of you. The people around with the music, ooh and ah at that. The person from the Cloud Reach takes his hood off, looks forward, showing his very shonen protagonist face under the hood as he nods. Yes, sir. And with that being said, with the now being said that he can make a hero out of this man's, with the four of you getting back together.
There we go, he has a name now.
And the town staring off and away, maybe even a person looking down from above at one of the houses, staring downwards with a "no way" under their breath. I think we're gonna be ending things there for the night.
I'm so glad.
So stupid.
Stupidity and then twisting it to be something useful.
I like that Cavelli has somehow flirted
food
with two
hero.
people without flirting.
You're welcome.
The food hero. Can my 100 go to him or the little hero to be? Of course. Of course. Of course your 100 can go to the food hero blank. Of fucking course it can. +1 and he would be what?
More prestigious and he can have his own art.
The most.
He'll be buff and he'll come back for us.
Of course, we picked the most ridiculous item to have the most incredible effect for everyone to see just how much this guy can actually do with this forge.
Oh yeah,
he will not have customers.
If you guys want to know, literally the buff on this is going to give you it gives you a +1 on your checks and attacks whenever you're well fed.
Imagine she's like cooking, wearing the gloves, not thinking about it. Just takes a little taste test of what she's cooking, starts cutting, accidentally cuts the board.
And this is not just this is not just normal checks. This is not just like physical checks. This is while you are well fed, you get a +1 to your checks and a +1 to your attacks. So it could be like a charm check.
Why is that so useful?
Behold, you're magician on the go. As long
Because
as
he's
you're
really
fed.
good. He's really good at what he does.
What's funny
this is Cliff, the master of the forge.
Cavelli's plan was just, here, Kyle, here's some gloves. You wanted them. Now you can show your adventure friends, and maybe slowly, over time, there'll be people that understand the brilliance of that. Oh,
it's instant. Oh, everyone's liking this. Oh, we just helped the blue robe do its thing.
law for the soundtrack.
I'm very
You're
happy
welcome,
that I'm very happy that he has a way to finish his thesis now.
You know, everything that goes well ends well. You know, but they say
You guys
if
helped him
fire
out.
a gun,
He can now leave. He
find
can
a
now
gun in
leave the
Act One.
academy and be a hero.
he's so good for him.
Outfitted in all of the meat gear. He has a meat
And
wand that increases his spell
finally-
potency as long as he's well fed.
Finally, his journey begins. A tale only known through history as fighting foodons.
He now summons food minions.
I think he's the main character.
He's the main character of his
What are
own
we doing
show.
here?
Then in the
funny
next campaign we have of Amwale, we just have him be like the next party's fucking version of Kyle.
Yeah, these adventurers, they were doing weird things in the town, but I got my
I
thesis
think
done.
every arc we should accidentally make a main character. I think that'd be good.
Somewhere Indy's just like, can't believe they gave that power to a suit. But it's fine. He's trying to get out of being a suit.
Yeah, he's trying to work
That's
out of
kinda
it, man.
He needs to get him out of there.
He just needed some help, man. He just needed some help.
Oh my goodness. My guys,
As
we are gonna end things there for the night. I'm gonna end the recording. We can still talk about some stuff after, but let's go ahead and do that. Any questions? Until next time, guys. Like always, later days.
bye.